Good evening, every moon monsters everywhere. It's your friendly monster from the moon, Swish Diablo. This day has been pretty good, as always. Even though it's just the weather outside has been decent, well enough, but boy, it was slippery outside. When the ice is on the ground, despite that the truck has put sand on it, it's very slippery outside, and boy, I have to tell you though, even yesterday when I went to work, I had to be working really careful almost half of the way. It was that slippery. I mean, I arrived to work maybe 5 minutes later than I was supposed to do. Well, my supervisor slash boss was even mad and all, but I mean, she understood, and after all, she had the same problem when she went to work. She didn't drive a car, she walks. So, oh, I don't know. I mean, well, this is the worst. I mean, one day when they put out sand to help the people don't slip around, then suddenly it gets a warm temperature and the ice and snow start to melt and the sand sinks down and at night it freezes on, so the sand is completely useless. And I had to mention this one part. Um, Not all sidewalks where I live, it's not even been plowed or even been sand on. I wonder if this small town just making excuses to not want to save up enough money or they don't have enough money for that. I mean, this small town has many sidewalks. It doesn't being plowed on both sides. One side it is completely covered in snow and ice, another one is being plowed. But even if it is being plowed, but it's just not any sand on or anything. In fact, they even had one giant sand pile that people can just take go pick some sand for themselves for free, but only for a small bucket per person. That's it. I used to like winter a lot of it, but not much anymore. Well, the only thing about winter I do like is how beautiful it is with the snow, the trees, and all that, and also that makes it a bit more brighter outside. But my favorite season now is spring. Summer I do like, but as long as it doesn't get too hot. It's just as it is. And but yeah, and this today is gonna be about cryptids. And just to be mentioned, normally I do about 81 questions. Um, I decided to actually actually Malachite. He asked me to add two quiz in at one, which no problem with. I mean, I had another cryptid quiz that has 246 questions, but it's not this one is not that one. Robert Freeman asked, "You did Trixie Rarity True Love audio for human version, but would you consider doing same for Trixie and Rarity Pony version?" Well, Robert, honestly though, I haven't even thought about that to be honest. You did ask about Twilight and Starlight as a love story idea, but I have to mention is it's gonna happen, but it's more likely it's gonna be about text and music. In fact, I'm also actually want to say this. I will try to make 99.9% of all the stories with based on MLP is gonna be based on text and music. So just maybe just 1%, less than 1% of all the stories that's gonna be just with audio. And you did ask me once before how many stories I put out, how many stories I made last year, which is true. I don't even know how many. I didn't keep a track on that. So that gave me an idea. I would decide to keep, so I will try to keep a track on how many stories I will do for this whole year. Because even that idea that you question actually gave me this, even made me curious. I was also curious to know how many stories I actually do for just 1 year. I mean, I do many multiple stories and I put them on a flash drive which to be safer to be stored. I can't keep all the stories on my computer because it will drain the memory part. I do the fact had one the one that's 3 hours long. That one I can't save on the flash drive. Well, due to the fact that the large size of that particular story. So yeah. And the one with Trixie Rarity audio story, well, I had to say I wasn't originally planning it to be as almost 2.5 hours long. It just happened. For the fact I don't use scripts to none of my stories. None. But my non-MLP stories that I make, I kind of use some scripts to at least some of them, but not all. And but yeah, I'm hoping to be able to use more of those stories in the future as well, including to MLP stores. And yeah, it's have been a lot of stores requests for the 2B for the past. Oh, well, this will be the ninth year, so 9 years almost. To be honest, when I first started doing my stories, none of this wasn't originally planned for this long term. I was only expecting just to do the main six and a few background characters. But that's it. Then I decided to just move on for another franchise. But people started asking to do stories for that, and I was surprised that that even increased that number. And honestly though, I did actually was surprised that I had so many requests for many of my stories. And I've even been asked to do some non others based on the different franchises, which I don't mind. But as long as those franchises are, well, I mean, as long as it makes sense. In fact, I was even asked to do some stories based on Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers as a pony version. But unfortunately, that's not happening for main good reason because those characters, all they care about is killing. In fact, they don't even have no compassion or any sense of love. There is, though, there is in fact one character of monsters, Godzilla. Yeah, surprising enough, someone actually made Godzilla as a pony, but still having his atomic breath ability. And he was shipped with Luna of all. That surprised to me. But I doubt I'm gonna do that story though. It's just I don't think it's just fitting for my normal stories I've done so far. If King Kong ended up in Equestria Fluttershy, I would keep him as a pet. Um uh ooh. I my opinion, no. I mean she probably will keep him a pet, but not as normal as not even in the animal sanctuary that she made. Due to the fact of his size, it wouldn't he wouldn't have been able to be around her place. Considering that how many animal friends that she already had. Like she had a full-size grown bear, Harry. But if they put the answer like you asked about Godzilla for the question, if they put him on some sort of spell that shrinked him to almost to normal gorilla size, then yes, then she probably could have him at her place or in the animal sanctuary. But as But as his giant size, it wouldn't worked. I mean, think about it. In his giant size, it just imagine how much food he would require. More than any that just just imagine this. Imagine King Kong with a full-size brown bear, Harry, next to each other. Harry doesn't even need that much. But King Kong, it would be an enormous amount of food. More than anything that even Fluttershy had combined all those animals that she has. And if she would have to buy food for just King Kong for just one meal, it would ruin not only her. Just imagine if she would get into all the apples at the Sweet Apple Lakers just got the King Kong. If only it would just last for just maybe just one day. Then what? It is impossible considering how much, due to the fact of his size, it wouldn't have made no sense. It would even, there would have been, even if she would take all the food in Ponyville to just a King Kong, it wouldn't help. Because first, it would have ruined the economics, the finances for the whole town. Even she went to market to buy all food there, even though sweets from the sweets there from Sweet Sugar Good Corner, it would ruin the family. Many people probably just leave town. So, due to the fact the size of King Kong, I don't think that she would even keep him as a pet in his normal size. Same thing when it comes to along with Godzilla. In fact, Godzilla even taller than King Kong for that. For that, and Godzilla probably would require a lot more than King Kong do. So if there's also a spell that could shrink Godzilla, King Kong, to a normal gorilla size, then it wouldn't be much any problem because he would have been a little bit smaller than an average bear. Then she could keep him without any problem. But due to his enormous size, it wouldn't have worked. But even realistically, an animal size of the King Kong and Godzilla in real life, it's in both physically and biologically impossible for any animal the same size as Godzilla and King Kong to exist in real life. It's not possible for any animal for that size to even exist. For a reason. I mean, just look at Godzilla, for example. He's a tall, he's a tall lizard, reptile being. And even as that size, it his heart would have required to pump so much blood, and the body itself would probably even handle that much blood pumping it. I think unless he had multiple hearts, more than maybe I know 5 hearts, or unless his heart is giant. If his heart is, let's say, maybe the size of a minivan, otherwise it wouldn't make no sense. I mean, if you have, say, an animal, let's say if he is tall as, um, let's say if this will be, okay, just listen to this. If Godzilla was 1 mile tall, that would have been possible. It's not even physical. In the movie world, it's possible, but in real life, not possible. Have you ever heard of this MLP grimdark fanfic called Friendship Test, where she puts her friend elements in a life or death situation? Nope, never even heard that one. And I can say this: many people had asked, now that the element of harmony is gone. Now the main six, the old main six are gone. What elements would the new main six represent? I can actually reveal that right now because it's official. Well, I think it is at least. That's Sunny is hope, Sip bravery, Hitch kindness, Issy creativity, Misty heart, and Pip confident. They actually mentioned this in the second episode of Tell Your Tale that's been released only about last week. And boy, that was surprising. And they also now knows that Alora, this new main villain, is actually back in Equestria. Oh, how not forget this? I literally found out that it's going to be 4 special episodes of G5 Tell Your Tale on YouTube. Those each episode is going to be 22 minutes long. And the first one is going to be released sometimes in March this year. But it's not hasn't even been revealed any information other than that, like what the name is, or what's going to happen. So Tell Your Tale, 4 special episodes is going to be released some part in this year. First one is in March, and each 22 minutes long. And I have no idea what's going to happen in the first one because they haven't even made any form of revealing of that. Only mentioning it's going to be 4 special ones, only 22 minutes long. But it is different. It is that each normal episode of Tell Your Tale is usually about 5 minutes long. So 4 special ones that's going to be 22 minutes. Now that is a special considered it. I mean, when they decided to just end Make Your Mark, I was curious if would that meant there was going to be a whole G6, but no. They decided to continue G5, but only on YouTube. So that's something I really are looking forward to see. And but yeah, and but I don't even know how many characters going to be revealed in the new season. I mean, but without a doubt, there's a strong possibility Spike and the other dragons will appear in this one. I mean, after all, they made some lava, tumble, and fountain and all others. They actually made appearance in season 1 of Tell Your Tale. So why would that mean that? Why did that not indicate that Spike himself made appearance in the season 2? And another thing about I learned about Alora, this new main villain. Everywhere she walks, the ground freezes, completely covered in ice. That's a new ability that I didn't even expect from a flying leopard, snow leopard. And it is an interesting character, but even we know that she has a brother and she is looking for this so-called Nova charm. I have no idea what she really want with it, but I strongly believe it is possible that she is going to use it to have something with her brother. Maybe her brother is trapped somewhere, maybe some sort of magical limbo or something, I don't even know. But at least we know that his voice can be heard in the last chapter of Make You Mark. But we don't even know anything else about her brother, like his name or even how he looks like. Only that we know his voice has been heard, but yeah. And well, you guys are really late, but took you long enough.
Technology.
As always. Yeah. I do wonder if Malakite's gonna show up, which I strongly believe it not to. Well, I will wait to maybe just around 30 minutes long in to see if he actually show up or not. But the friendship test that Starlight is the killer, still I never even heard of it at all. The only MLP parody that I've heard of one of the main 60s a killer, which is Fluttershy. Honestly though, that shocked me. They made Fluttershy into this complete maniac, as a psychopath killer, and like, don't go into my shed. And what they did, they actually sing well. animals all over the world. I'm not going to graphics. It's just disturbing. I'm working on an MLP version of Harry Potter and flirt with very hard as Harry Potter. Huh. You know, I actually seen some videos about that, and it's actually something. And I know for a fact that Game Guy is a fan of the original Avatar: Last Airbender. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I seen the latest trailer of the new Netflix series, and as we know, in the original series, when Aang and the others returned to Sound and Air Temple, we seen how the the remains of Monk Yatso and the Firebender soldiers. But in the new series, we will actually be able to see fighting scenes between the Airbenders and the soldiers at the temple. And that's one thing. I mean, I have to admit, the newest trailer that they made of the Last Airbender of Netflix series looking more interesting than I expected. That it's just my opinion so far. It looks at least decent well enough, but at the moment we don't know how the main response of the public, or at least the general, general audience would react to it. I mean, just first of all, I can give some two examples. One, Super Mario Bros. 1993 version of the movie. How would it respond? Not many people liked it. The first live action movie of Avatar they made, they were planning it a whole trilogy, but after this bad response for reviews and it's just much negative critics, it became just a big failure. So we know at least that part is just how it happened, how the fans, the loyal fans, how they reacted to the first live action movie. So they're still expecting this new series on Netflix might simply have the same response. But we can't say right now for sure that. I mean, who knows if the fans gonna love it even better? I mean, what if they going to say the new Netflix Avatar is 10 times better than the original series? Like they were like the last Airbender original series is just they might just like the old series is so mediocre, and that the new series is super duper ultra mega better than any original series. Like they like those years can kick my butt out. I mean, I maybe you don't even know. And as people saw this new the new like Super Mario Bros. Movie, it had so many positive reactions to that one. I mean, compared to the first one they made, but still, it just not even possible for that. And Lightning Dust and Rainbow Dash got married. Lightning Dust got pregnant. What the kid's name be? And would Skrullo forgive Lightning Dust? Oh,
Why would
first,
she have to?
yeah,
That's
I don't
my
even know.
question. What would
Well,
possibly, what would Scootaloo be like? Oh no! How dare you get Rainbow pregnant? You better apologize. Like what? Like what's
yeah,
the
I
point
mean,
here? I don't what? A little confused over here. Yeah,
well,
that's a good
that
point,
is
honestly.
just, well, I mean, if Rainbow can see how that Lightning Dust is showing truly remorse of what she did, and if she did the same, if she had been the same apologies to Scootaloo, I can see for many reasons that at first Scootaloo might simply don't believe it. Like she might not think that Lightning Dust is quite serious or sincere about it. But if you're seeing that how Lightning Dust is really sincere apologizing for what she did towards her, then maybe she would forgive. But not in the first right away though, because no one she could have put Scootaloo in the first place. But yeah, but like I said about when he asked about if Rainbow Dashed, yeah, if Lightning Dust had even returned and was part of that the washouts, if that was not a part of the episode, if that has even happened, I probably say Rainbow Dash maybe would have forgive Lightning Dust even easier, and Skullaloo simply might also have been even if that event didn't happen, but he may have heard from Rainbow Dash about what Lightning Dust did at the academy and maybe feeling, well, hurt that her idol, her slash foster sister, what do you call it, or something like that, is your her sister role model being hurt. If from that point of view, it's possible maybe just Scootaloo could have even forgiven Lightnut with time. But when what she went through in this with that the washouts performance, which could eventually have either seriously hurt her or even kill her. I don't believe, and I do know for a fact, that Scootaloo would not have even accepted the forgiveness right away. But if she's seeing that Lightning Dust was really showing remorse, truly remorse of her actions, maybe then she would forgive, but not that easily run away. Because it's like if Game Guy did something and and it was towards me or on someone else in our friend group, and would we just simply forgive him that simply? Hard to tell. That it would depend on situation and the outcome, or and if there was just a small simple understanding, maybe more easily to understand and forgive. But if there was some more severe, like causing someone to, well, saying if Game Guy or maybe Roy said something that would someone except saw as a really bad insult, like so bad, they probably would commit suicide or at least have thoughts of it. That is one thing that I very unlikely wouldn't say given up forgive so easily. In fact, if it was towards my girlfriend, I would have to say to if there was Roy who said something like that, I would have just said, "You better run because I will be after you, and I will make sure that none of your family will ever find you. I will bury you 10 feet down, cover your. I will probably like first I will kill him, and then I will cut off his head, feet, arms, and burn him and burn that. That badly I will do if there happen to come to something bad on my girlfriend. But I didn't have to not to worry though. I wouldn't. I mean, I would if there was something so badly, but otherwise, it's just. I mean, it's just a matter of speak. I wouldn't even otherwise hurt anyone so badly if it was just nothing else. I just I wouldn't tolerate anything such bad to anyone in my family or to my friends. Otherwise, if I wouldn't do it myself, I probably look into someone to find him, like hire someone. But if to say this, if there was someone, a family of someone I know, who targeted my girlfriend for some reason, I would make sure the whole family be punished, legal way, like sue them and I don't know, put them in behind bars or even community service, something like that. It just you don't want to do that to anyone. I mean, what I'm trying to say is you have no idea how someone who is in love and seeing someone so treated so badly by someone, how far they would go in order to have that 100 person or people punished. Even they would go as far as legal way, or even go as much off the books record type. Personally, if I was game guy and Roy doing something, at least one thing I would they had advantage. I don't know exactly where they live. I don't even know their last name, so but I can say right now, he had given me some hints now and then to roughly in the area where he could live, but not exactly precise. And even if I did try to manage to find out where he lived, my lips are sealed. Their privacy, my privacy, not to reveal. No words. But also the thing is, their names are really common names in America. So there can be like hundreds or dozens of names of their names. So, so not to worry about that. I mean, I won't even go so far to hurt anyone. It's just not my character. But if I was younger, uh, that is different matter. I would kill. I would okay, not kill, but I would hurt someone without any second thought. But not these days. I try to use violence as a last resort, like very last resort, which hasn't happened yet. What type of video games are this character would? What type of video games these characters play? Crucible, Twilight Starlight, Trixie, Applejack, Rarity, Lightning Dust, Scootaloo, Fluttershy, and Furry Heart, and Rainbow Dash. Uh, that well, that would have been depend on which game. Like if it is Mario games, well, I would have to say I would have had no, but I might have to simply say Kosugo, someone maybe if it was an older Kosugo, I could see her as one of maybe I could see Lightning Dust as Bowser and Kosugo one of those Goombas or those turtles and Flurry Heart. Well, I could see her as Princess Peach maybe or Daisy. Rarity, what her name again? Not Daisy, but the one that's different. That so where's originally supposed to be Peach sister?
Rosalina.
Uh, oh yeah, her. I could see her as that, and I could see Starlight perhaps as Luigi and Twilight as Mario, and maybe Trixie. No, wait. I can see Scootaloo. No, wait. I can see actually. I can see Scootaloo maybe as Toad, and Rainbow Dash maybe as Donkey Kong. I mean, after all, she is a very tough character in. But if it comes to other game franchise like say Legend of Zelda, I would not much give it as much in as a good answer to that one since I only know a couple of characters like Link, Zelda, and that small fairy or pixie that he has, and the bad guy, the main villain, which I don't even know the name of, which yeah, that's the only characters I know of. Wait, there is this a friend of Link, this girl. I don't even know her name is, but she's wearing green clothes, and apparently she plays this ocarina, or what is it called? This type of flute or something. I don't even remember her name, but I haven't played those games at all. And other franchise, if those characters in, well, if there was Donkey Kong games, what about the question? What video games would they play? Well, I can say at least one thing. Fluttershy, she would definitely play a video game that involves animals, like Animal Crossing or something. Trixie, Snow White, I think they probably would play some more adventure type of games. Rainbow Dash, that that's easy. Either a racing game or some like maybe an adventure, maybe pirate adventure games. Twilight, hmm. Well, that might simply that's maybe a magical based game. Rarity, no doubt of that. Fashion game. Applejack, maybe something like between her real life, farming, Animal Crossing, maybe. Cozy Glow, uh, she probably plays some adventure type of game if she is. But yeah, that's what I think at least. But Malachite, where the heck are you? Should we start without him or anything?
He's the one that wanted to do this in the first place. You might as well wait a little bit longer.
Dude, we don't even know if he's going to show up at all. I mean, he is online he's inactive on Discord, but so far there's no mention that he even show up or anything. Okay, I will give a list of four. I will give him like maybe just a more few minutes, but if he even showed up by then, I will start without him anyways. I don't want to spend to wait too much long for that. So how you guys? How's your day been so far?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, what the heck happened there? We're doing all right.
Yeah, I haven't done much today. My youngest niece was supposed to be here today, but my parents called it off since, or at least canceled it. But it's just that my dad wasn't feeling so bad today, so feeling he just gonna throw up and feeling cold. But now he's feeling a bit better. But so they may decide maybe the night tomorrow from Saturday to Sunday. But now my sister said let's take it next weekend. So they were at, and we were expecting to have some little bad weather over here. Um, I don't even know how bad, but just some snowfall. But which has snowed a little bit, but not that bad. So I took a walk with my mom to this convenience store nearby to get some package that my dad had ordered, and boy, the ground was very slippery. What if Twana decided to sell all her books and switch to an oh well that's that's tricky. That's a tricky question. Maybe. But if you ask if there was Rainbow Dash to sell all her daring books or her daring do books if her to buy her new games, I can say right now, no, she wouldn't. She in fact would keep her books. But Twilight, uh, I don't know. I mean, maybe that depends on what. I mean, if she decides to keep some of the books that I think Maybe that she would sell all the books. Maybe she decided to keep some of the books that has part of her that's under rare, or maybe first edition or something. Or they could have been some maybe books that she had been given from her family that been in her family for a long time. Say maybe it's an old book that has been like a family heirloom, will be passed down for generations in the family. I don't think she would sell that one. Though, but if there are magical books, that can also be a tough question, since it's possible some of the books that she may have about magic spells, some of them might be so advanced that no your average unicorn can may not even be able to perform them. So it's possible that she may just either give them to send them to or donate them to Candlelight Library, and to this to have them in this special restricted area that only well performed unicorns can have access to, like say in like in Harry Potter. Hogwarts had this restricted library section that's only certain grade of students will have permission to even enter. So like that, maybe if she were those advanced magical books, maybe she would just donate them um, to the library or something like that. But just about the scene of her library in the castle, um, assuming not all of them are magic books. I mean that depend on levels. So but yeah, she might simply sell some of her books to earn enough money to buy her new hobby. But it also depending on how much how advanced magic books there are. If there's a first edition of Daring Do books, maybe they can be been sold, because often first editions of books can be worth a lot of money. But it depends on the condition of the book itself. If it's a very bad condition, it probably would worth not much. But if it's like a very mint condition, or even like if it's a brand new, even if she had for say 5 or 6 years and it still looks like it's a brand new, and it's still probably worth a lot. But also it depends also the how common those books are that she has in her possession. If there are books that are plenty already out there, the value of that book may not even be much at all. I mean, what she expected you to find one book to have its maybe say if one book is that she expect to be maybe worth say 100 bits, but then later she find out that maybe just worth as 2 bits, which is very low. If it's a rare book, it could be probably worth some, but that's also which is normally, despite if it's a rare book, it doesn't mean a very highly priced on it. It becomes also depend on which collector is looking for it. I know that for a fact after being seeing a lot of Storage Wars and other type of shows that's similar like that, which despite they are like in market business, certain collectors may collect certain items when it comes to something like that. So if wanted to want to sell her books, she would be should be prepared for so that might not be that many. I think Harry Potter should end up with Hermione. That's actually has happened. I mean, as for fan fiction stores, I even seen some stores based on him with Luna, Love God, or Lovegood, and I have even seen of in the Avatar series that Katara actually end up with either with Soko instead, and that Sokka end up with Suki, or oh, I mean, there had been some hints throughout the entire series. Well, that Toph may have some romantic feelings for Sokka. So if Sokka didn't end up with Suki, he might just simply end up with Toph. So who knows? But actually, I if I had to say Harry Potter or Harry with some other character, uh, I would say either Luna or Hermione. There is actually a lot of stories that are based on these characters in the series, but it's surprising how some of them are. I mean, at this well made. I mean, even as the new, there is actually one as Draco. He actually ended up marrying another pure blood woman eventually from same Slytherin, but she died. I believe it was around the year 2019 in a book series. After all, the books were when they finished their last year of school is in the late 90s, not in the 2000s. And she died because of a blood curse. Apparently, one of her earliest ancestors was cursed by a blood curse, and she is the second one known in the family to be suffer from it. And there was nothing that they could do. Same thing as for Neville Longbottom's parents. They were alive, but he couldn't even have any decent conversation with them anymore because they were in asylum. They used to be part of the original Order of the Phoenix, but during the time of Voldemort was around, originally first, the Death Eaters tortured them so badly they became completely insane. So there was nothing they could do. And it's just, and as Voldemort himself, or his mother, she was actually so in love with this muggle-born man, Tom Riddle Sr. Same thing. But he wasn't even in love with her, so she used a love potion. And after they got married and they had their son Tom Riddle, aka Lord Voldemort. But eventually, she stopped using this potion on him, and he left her. And all I can say is right now that the Voldemort's family was completely insane, literally insane, because this was a very common practice with the pure blood families in Great Britain. That every single pure family, they wouldn't have any to do with anything such with half blood, Muggle-born, or anything like it. They only married other purebloods. So eventually, many of the pureblood families were so much involved in marriage with each other from different, like, um, Sirius Black, Harry's godfather. His parents was married with some other in the family. Like I believe they were, one of them was married with Draco Malfoy's relatives, not the pureblood. And some of this happens to, which led to many genetics problems, like mental instabilities and all that kind of things. Some pure blood families they took that to teeth, to really, really crazy, just only mere marrying pure bloods. But Draco's family were a little bit different. They didn't took this supremacy, pure blood supremacy, as to the T. They literally weren't allowed if one of them marrying a half blood already, because after 3 generations, that child or that descendant would be eventually pure blood if they continue to marry another half blood. Harry were actually half blood. His father, pure blood. His mother, Muggle born. So even though that this might be surprising though, but Harry is actually related to Voldemort. I mean, like I said, many pure blood families marry with each other back and forward. So in a long distant way, Voldemort and Harry are related. Same thing as when it comes to Draco's family. I mean, the family of the Voldemort House of Gaunt by male line is extinct, but the female line is continued because Voldemort actually has a daughter named what was her name again? Something Delphine or something like that. And she tried to use those time turners to turn back time to save her father from being killed. But and here's the thing: she was working at the Hogwarts, but according to what I could read, she was never a student. And the artifact, not just one school of Hogwarts, like they are multiple ones. Like there are some schools in Scandinavia, I believe there was some around there, and I think it was one that they study about dragons. And yeah, Hogwarts or Harry Potter franchise, it is the same itself is. I mean, it's a good series though, but they made the last one, well, not a movie, but a musical, a Broadway show, I believe. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which is about Voldemort's daughter. I don't even believe, at least, that he was even aware that he has a daughter. So, yeah, that's just one of the things. Harry Potter was a good series, and I did have, I think, two of the books, but I only read two of them, but the rest, not at all. As each book came out, it was getting thicker and thicker with pages. So eventually I was like, screw this. I watched the movies instead. Though I had even seen those Fantastic Beast movies of that's also supposed to be taking place before Harry and the others was even born. Nope, hadn't even seen none of those movies, and I probably won't even do that either. But if they decide to make a movie based on Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, maybe. There were talks about making Harry Potter as a TV series. But if that's true, I don't know. Same thing. Many franchises have been based on books that have been turned to movies, TV shows, and just you name it. Like Mario has its own games, has an own TV show, has a movie. So why not? Pokemon, same thing. Games, movies, TV show, or shows. Digimon, games, shows, movies. There are many reasons for why not that happened. But I say right now though, not every game franchise does not give or not necessarily be given its own show or movies. Not every single one has. I know that for one fact that Halo game, for example, that has given us its own TV show, a few ones, a cartoon, and in live action, which I've seen, which were okay, I guess, and games. There's another franchise, The Last of Us, which I haven't played, but they did make a live action series of that one. And I did read yesterday that the second season will be released 2025, not 24. I don't know why though, but who cares? I don't even know. You know what? let's screw that. Let's. I mean, Malakai is not even showing up, so uh, in his loss, I waited this long, so I also waited for almost an hour. But I don't want to wait too much longer for that one. But if Flurry Heart is Misty's mother still alive in the alpha battle, she just cut her wing off.
What?
Um, well,
Hold on.
that.
Let me read that myself. Come on one sec.
What if
What
Flurry
if
Heart is.
Fireheart is Misty's mother and still life with Alphabet? She just cut off her wing. What?
That's a bit morbid, but uh, I don't even know what to be honest, being given an answer, but I think
I don't even know what it
Flurry
means.
Heart. Yeah, but
Oh boy.
honestly though,
I tell you.
but honestly though, my answer to that one is I really highly doubt Flurry Heart would even go so far as cutting her own wings in order to be with her husband or boyfriend or fiance, whatever they are, to be with her family. But even if it was that, it's even if Fleur Hart is Misty's mother, she wouldn't be a canon character. After all, I mean, even if that is canon, but she wouldn't be with Apple because he's dating Queen Haven officially. So it's very unlikely that he has. It's still dating Queen Haven and still living with her mother, Mrs. Mother. So I really doubt it. I mean, if Queen Haven found out that, yeah, she probably would have cut off their relationship all entirely, and Sip and Pip were probably being pissed, and they would probably tell their friends, and Misty probably would have been, well, pissed on her dad and all that. It just, So I really don't believe that Apple Battle will be dating Mrs. Flirtheart if she is Mrs. Mother. But it's like a what if. But if there was that, maybe she would. But unless there was some sort of ultimate universe or something. But yeah. And in fact, we don't even know anything about their Misty's actual mother, like at all. We don't know anything about her, like her name, where she is, or happened to her, if she's still alive. Same thing is for Sip and Pip's dad, the king of Zephyr Heights. He, in fact, has never been mentioned at all. I mean, he's like the Visalis mother. We don't know anything about her, if she's even alive or what happened to her. So, that is one of the few things about that family. So, I mean, I did make a fair video based on Sally's mother. I mean, what if her mother was in fact a unicorn in that she shared the same belief as Argyle, that the both old Ponykines were friends at one point, unlike the others, who did not believe in it. But it's just on that if Sunny's mother was a unicorn, do you think Flirty Heart is Mrs. Mother or Sunny's mother? Uh, that is hard to tell, honestly. But I mean, if she were Sunny's mother, maybe that she, I believe maybe it could be Sunny's mother. But I don't believe but I don't think that has nothing to do with the fact that the crystals gave her the horn and the wings that she can turn off and off at will. Maybe that she has this alicorn DNA in her, those traits, and that maybe, oh, what if? What if Flurry Heart is Sunny's mother? In that she has those genes that offers being an alicorn, in that the crystals, when they were activated for the first time after centuries, could sense those genes within Sunny and use their magic to activate those dormant alicorn genes and give her opportunity to literally give her those powers, those dormant alicorn traits inside of her. And that also maybe since that she is half unicorn and half alicorn, and and that and that also be meaning as her, if if Lord Hart would have been her mother, it could also mean like why she has is that she can uh, turn off and on and off her alicorn powers, which is possibility for one indication. One thing is that if that would be the case, that would mean since for one of it is that her maternal grandparents, Cadence and Shining Armor, both were born as unicorns. And that could be an indication that she has more alicorn or more unicorn DNA traits inside of her, and that her grandmother was turned an alicorn, and that she in fact later had a natural born alicorn. But combined with those, could maybe just the one that the cause of her be able to switch on and off of her alicorn powers. So maybe that's the reason why she is able to do so. But that's just a theory, and who knows if that maybe if Sunny had the same thing as happened like the Twilight happened to her, that some like Celestia gave her the same chance, the same thing happened to her, maybe Sunny's wings and horn would have been permanent. But we never know. In fact, I don't think we would never know. I'm only going with speculation on that. Like, in fact, we don't even know if Sunny, if Twilight isn't even alive, for example. The fact she is an alicorn, but she was not born as one. And as Opaline, Celestia, Luna, Friday Heart, they were born alicorns. So they may be immortal. Cadence, Twilight, turn into alicorns. So they may not be immortal. They just maybe just have a little bit longer lifespan. Maybe just a longer than average one. But though the fact we don't even know their actual lifespan of a pony is. So who knows? If G5 main 6 started date Sip would be the Hitch, Sunny would be Sunny, Misty would be Pip. Uh that's possible. Personally though, I would say Hitch with Misty. Just my opinion. I mean, don't even know. We have now the Tell Your Tale. That's gonna be the new replacement of this series. So there's strong indication there might still be a chance for any shippings later on in that series. And especially with those 22 episodes specials that's gonna be released sometimes this year, with the first one being released sometime in March. So it's possible that it can happen. But I do fact strongly believe something one of those specials is something that could involve Alora, the new main villain for some reason. And even though we know that the first one of them is going to be released in March, but I can't say exact date though, because I don't even know myself. Only it's going to be in that particular month. We don't even know it's going to be in the first of the month or in the middle of the month or even by the end of that. I mean, I would not be surprised if the first 22-minute special of Tell Your Tale G5 is going to be involved something about Easter. After all, Easter is happening by the end of March this year. Shocking enough, though, but not surprising. After all, Easter is some of the few other holidays of the year that has not the permanent set of each year, like Halloween, Christmas, or New Year's Eve. So that's one of the things. But should we continue starting us?
That's up to you if you want to start or not.
Yeah, why
I'll go
not?
either way.
So who's gonna go first?
We can roll the dice for that. We can see who can gets higher, and then whoever's higher gets goes first, I guess. Hmm. You can roll first. I got a 10. I need to re-roll. It fell off, and I don't know what it landed on. That was going first. Alright. You
if
got a 5.
if Dimitri would look at married and got pregnant, what would the name be? Would it be a good couple? Good couple, definitely. After all, they're now they're friends. Back in the early seasons, they were not even as close friends. But now, yeah, definitely would be a good couple. And the names, I have to say something about maybe. I can list one thing. Something about sport theme. After all, Scooter loves sports. She loved the Wonderbolts. So maybe something about Wonderbolt and sports themed. And for Damitrona, well, she loved this fashion, jewelry, so something maybe in that connection. And for his previous one about the names for Lightning Dance and Rainbow Dash, um, I mean, we know that they both love uh, Wonderbolts, and I don't even know if Lightning Dust is a sports fan, but maybe something like that in that combination of Wonderbolts and flying and adventures, maybe. But I don't know. Be honest though, sometimes even I try to come up with good names in my stores. Boy, that's another difficult. But there in fact are some websites that you can actually use, like a name generator, which could have been a good hand. Trust me, it is. Sometimes it can help you. Oh boy. Okay. Who was going to go first? Where Game Guy or Roy?
I'll go first because I rolled higher than him.
All right, Mister. Uh, wait.
You got nothing.
Hang on. Well, okay then, Mister Ran and Mister Stimpy.
Quick question: did you have to look up their names?
Pretty much.
That's what I thought.
There is actually another show. What was it called? I don't think that they actually have any particular names, but excuse here. Well, only known as the Big Dog and the Little Dog, which is from the series Two Stupid Dogs. It was a bit funny series back then. For one of the Stala video, can you one of the kids been named Mia? Oh, just to be mentioning right now,
That's a bad name, honestly.
that's actually Phi Goddess had actually found the number of kids already, and she had even had given them all names. She usually do that, and I don't. Let's see how many kids she had been given them so far. Here we go. Twilight and Starlight. Just a bit heads up, she may have found more than 5 kids.
Uh, how long's the stream gonna be again? Or how
I
many
don't know.
questions are there? Sorry, I don't know why the hell I questioned it like that. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. How many questions are
Uh,
there? I don't know why I
Starlight
asked it the
Tricks,
other way. Jeez, please.
Starlight and Twilight have 9 kids. And for question, it was originally on the 62, but not anymore. More than that.
How much more?
10 more.
Oh,
172.
so 772. All right, that's not so bad.
Well, I mean, the better than this one, there was another one that had 246.
Oh, jeez, Louise, yeah,
Oh,
that's a
dude,
lot of things.
be glad that I didn't put all those both together. That would have been 172 plus 246 would be 418.
How much free time do you have?
A lot. I don't even have any spare. I don't have any particular hobbies. I don't even spend time with friends outside of my own home. So as soon as I get home from work, I can be on the computer like 12, 18, 20 hours a day. I don't even have any particular other hobbies. So other than that, to watch TV. So I have freaking a lot of spare time. Anyways, number one, there is a Bigfoot cryptid known as Ogowe, and from which African country is it said to live in? A. Tanzania, B. Congo, C. Zimbabwe, or D. Somalia.
I've literally only heard of one of those. And because that's the case, I'm just gonna go with the one I've heard of. I'll go with C final.
C. Zimbabwe. Ding ding ding, correctly C.
Hooray!
Number two. When were the Agogwe Bigfoot cryptid first seen? A. 1850, B. 1900, C. 1910, C. or D. 1870.
That's gonna be the first dice question of the day. Serving it up that way. 15. All right, C final. I'm also going with C. I guess.
Wrong,
Figured out
exactly
that way
A.
too.
Exactly B. 1900.
Oh damn.
Number three. When was the last sighting of the Ogawe? A. 1920s, B. 1960s, C. 1930s, or D. 1950s?
I think it makes the most sense. I'm going with 1930s.
Wrong, exactly D. 1950s.
All right, never mind.
Number four. The Agogwe cryptid is said to have to be shorter than other Bigfoot cryptids. And how tall is it? A. 4 feet, B. 3 feet, C. 5 feet, or D. 6 feet?
Well, you know how I normally would go with these. They usually go with the highest. So, and 6 was the highest, right? 6 feet. That was the highest.
Yep.
What's the most? Yeah. Okay, I'll go with that then.
Wrong, exactly. C. 5 feet. This one is said to be shorter than other Bigfoots. Other Bigfoots are usually from 8 to 14 feet tall.
Well, 6 would still be less than that.
Ah, yes, true. Number 5. Bigfoot cryptid known as Agogwe is said to have a certain color on its fur. And what color is it? A. Yellow-red, B. Brown, C. Gray, or D. Black?
I'm going with the weirdest. I'm going with A. Final.
Ding ding ding, exactly A.
You just have to know these things. I guess to be fair, if I saw something with a yellow red fur, really stands out. That's for certain.
Yeah, that's true. But even though the most common colors of Bigfoots in America, in North America, is usually brown, black, or maybe gray or white. But other countries in the world where it has some form of Bigfoot cryptid, at least type of that, they can have different colors and like even golden or red, brown, orange. Who knows? Number 6. A Gogwe is said to have a bit smaller feet than most Bigfoots. How big is its feet? A. 10 inches, B. 4 inches, C. 8 inches, or D. 11 inches?
Uh, 4 inches.
Final.
Yeah,
Ding ding ding. Exactly 4 inches.
I had a feeling that I had a feeling that wouldn't be the other two. The three felt like it was too short, so
Number 7. When was the last sighting on the Bigfoot cryptid Hibagon, China? I think China's other Bigfoot. There is A. 1968, B. 1998, C. 1982, or D. 2002.
that was gonna be my first dice. All right, D20 in my hand. Just give me a number that you'll land on. 10. B final.
Yep, I did save it. The request, Robert. So no worries. You said B.
I did say B.
Ain't wrong. Exactly C. 1982.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna love. You probably like this question. The name of this one. There is a winged cryptid known as the bat beast from Kent, of Kent. And which European country is it from? A. United Kingdom. B. Germany. C. Poland. Or D. Austria.
Did you say bat bees?
Bat beast, like from a
I
bat.
was gonna say. Oh, bat bee. Thank you, bro. I'm rolling the damn dice. Hold on. Did it even my turn? I don't even know.
It
Yeah, it's your
is.
turn. What even did I land on? 4. All right. A final. Looked like a 7.
Ding ding
Hmm.
ding. Exactly A. United Kingdom.
Which
Number
means
9.
we're tied.
At what year were the bat beasts of Kent first seen? A. 1955. B. 1963. C. 1978. Or D. 1998.
Oh, certainly one of those years. Give me one sec. Oh, I'll just roll this. Rolling something good. Well, I got a super D, which means I got a 20, which means I'm going with D final.
Ain't wrong. Exactly B. 1963.
Super D, you failed me. Ah, super
Number
D.
10.
Yeah, sure, why
The
not?
The bad beast of Kent is said to be short. And how tall is it? A. 4 feet. B. 3 feet. C. 5 feet. Or D. 2 feet.
I guess it wouldn't be 5. I'm going with 4.
Wrong, exactly. C. 5 feet.
What about a... Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Number 11. Bad beast of Kent is said to have big footprints. And how big are they? A. 14 inches. B. 19 inches. C. 24 inches. Or D. 12 inches.
Hmm. I'll go with Rod's and saying the most. I'll go with C final.
C. Ding ding ding. Correct. Exactly C. Number 12. Trick question. Are the bad beasts of Kent headless? Yes or no?
No.
Wrong, exactly. Yes.
What? How
Yep.
could they be headless?
I
That
don't even
doesn't
know.
make any. How could they move if they don't have a head where their brain would be,
I
which
mean,
controls literally everything in their body? That doesn't make any sense.
yeah, I agree with you, dude. I mean, when I saw even a drawing on this one, it is like the body is almost like a square shape with wings and legs, but no head. As no at all.
What?
According to the eyewitness description of how it looks like, and I mean, I have seen the cryptids that could have no head, but the eyes could seem being on the body itself, but they didn't mention any of that. So I don't even know how this is even possible. But to
His
be
brain
fair,
is like a you know those little toys where there's like a ball inside and it's like a square shape and like the ball goes around. That's its brain. Its brain just kind of rolls around. That still doesn't make sense. Unless if it hits its brain, then it's gonna die. Maybe it's a
unless
reinforced brain. I don't know.
unless though, I mean, there is also a possibility unless that there's it didn't actually have any resemblance to as a human head. But what if this head is like had a face on the chest itself, and the brain is in there, but just don't have this your typical humanoid shape. I mean, it's look at
I'm
many
confused.
look at some of the other creepy pasta
Oh.
or background creatures that may not even have some of them may not even have a head either.
The backroom creatures, at the very least, you could at least think about where their brains and stuff would be. They
Who
don't.
knows?
At least with them,
Maybe the brain.
they're weird ass creatures that literally deny the laws of physics. They don't really need heads. Cryptids,
Maybe the
on the other
brain.
hand, most of them do.
Maybe the brain is somewhere else in the body. Maybe in the chest area, or I don't know. Maybe in its butt, if it even have a butt. Okay, I can give some example.
I'm sorry, Swedish. That's where Trump's brain is.
Okay, I can use one example. You guys remember when I did the elf quiz? His
Yeah.
species, Malmakian, has their don't they have their heart not in the place as we do. They have the heart in behind one of those ears, literally behind one of the ears.
That's still. It's still at least in the head.
True. I mean, I don't even know how that's even worked. I I mean, I'm not.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty bizarre. It
Ah,
is pretty
jeez.
bit bizarre. It is. Anyway, number 13. At what year was it when Manny Pogo was given his official name? This is a lake monster. A. 1942, B. 1957, C. 1964, or D. 1938?
I know it's my turn because Roy was a little too confused about it without having a
Yeah,
head. I still don't know how that would work.
you're not the only one, dude. I have no idea.
I'm going with B final.
B.
Yep.
Ding ding ding, exactly B.
Thank you, Stefan. I knew you were the lucky number. If you know that was a lucky number, you didn't even get 7 points. You got 4. Oh, still would have gotten 7 though, because if I got 4 points, then 3 plus 4 is 7. So that's smart ass.
Excuse me. Number 14, trick question. Has there been 25 Bigfoot sightings in Nebraska? Yes or no?
25. Hmm. No.
Ding ding ding, exactly no. I mean, it could be 25 or more, but it
Look
depends
at
on
that.
board people. I mean, there are maybe people out there who could have seen Bigfoot in their state, but simply doesn't want to report it into the local authorities or even telling about someone about it. The number could be twice as much, but most people probably wouldn't tell anyone because they would be either being said, "You're crazy, that doesn't exist." So that's possible than that, but who knows? Whoops. What was I? There we go. Number 15. There is a lake monster known as Murag, and where does it live? A. Scotland, B. Spain, C. Poland, or D. Austria?
Uh, a final.
Ding ding ding, exactly A. Scotland. Number 16. At what year was the lake monster Murag first seen? A. 1798, B. 1854, C. 1887 or D. 1825?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this. Don't hit mine. I got a 5. A final.
You said A. Wrong, active.
Yep.
C. 1887.
Oh, that's just what happens sometimes.
If you look in the Discord, I will show how this bad beast of Kent looks like.
I shall show you right now. Well, once it shows up. What? I. Okay. It really doesn't have a head. Look at that. That
Yeah, I
is
told you
the
that.
most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Oh
but
boy.
I say right now, when this comes to this many those cryptids out there, some of them may look um completely understandable. They could look like that. Others may completely look okay. That looks more like a creepy pasta figure, or something like that. Like say the rake or skinwalkers or chupacabra. In fact, I heard it is supposed to be not just one type of those. There's one that says canine like. There's one that's reptile one. There's one has there's a flying chupacabra. So I don't even know this. As you're saying, so many of those cryptids out there may sound bizarre. There's one Bigfoot that you may laugh of. Flannel shirt Bigfoot. A Bigfoot that uses flannel shirt.
Oh,
Even
what?
flannel shirt, those striped patterned shirt.
Hmm.
There's even suppose a Bigfoot that uses a top hat.
Well, everyone calm down. That right there, that would be Dapperfoot.
Yeah, I was really not surprised of that, but um, just been saying, I'm not gonna use any questions based on that. The top hat Bigfoot. It's just I don't believe there's something that's real. I believe it's just more like fictional one or something like that. It's just, I mean, how often do you see a Bigfoot in the wild that's walking around in a top hat? I'm like, good day, madam.
I
It's like,
mean, I guess to be fair, Slenderman wears a suit. Yeah, but
true.
Slenderman isn't a Bigfoot.
Good
Yeah.
point.
He wanders. Okay, he wanders forests, stalks kids, and tries to hurt people with tentacles. You're telling me that isn't like a cryptid crossed with a Bigfoot? Fair point, I
Nah,
guess.
I don't know. Anyways, number 17, hard question. Lake monster known as Morag is said to have be quite long, and how long is it? A. 12 feet, B. 25 feet, C. 18 feet, or D. 30 feet?
Is this me or him? I think it's
Yours.
you. Alright, I'm Dassy. You got an 11. C, final.
Wrong, exactly D. 30 feet.
Well, damn. Look at that.
Number 18. The lake monster Morag is said to have a certain color on the skin, and what color is it? A. Gray, B. Black, C. Brown, or D. Blue?
Going with the most bizarre again. I'm going with blue.
Wrong exactly. B. C. Brown.
Huh. A reasonable coat color? I can't believe it.
Number 19. Trick question. Has the lake monster Morag has three hump on its back? Yes or no?
Hey, you took my question. Oh.
Whoops.
Whatever. I'll do the double then. I'm gonna say yes to this.
Ding ding ding. Exactly. Yes. Okay. Number 20. Who saw Valova lake monster first in modern time? A. Prospector. B. Hunter. C. Lumberjacks. Or D. Fisherman.
This is my second question because you took mine. Sorry. D final.
C or D?
D.
C. Wrong. Exactly. A. Prospector.
Oh, I was gonna say I said D, but I got it wrong anyway, so doesn't matter.
Number 21. Trick question. Is there a Bigfoot known as Woodsman in the U.S. state of Alaska? Yes or no?
Well, considering there's no, well, actually, yes.
Ding ding ding. Exactly. Yes, there is.
I was gonna say, well, there's no wood in Alaska, but then I realized, well, there might be some trees and stuff. So
True. Number 22. When were Bigfoot known as Bushmen in Alaska first seen? A. 1800s. B. 1500s. C. 1700s. Or D. 1900s.
I'm going with the 1900s.
Wrong, exactly. B. 1500s. It was originally seen from by the native Alaskans by that time. Probably Europeans settlers probably saw it around, I'd say maybe at 1800s when the gold rush came and started. Ooh, this one might be something for you guys, but number 23. There is a lake monster known as Ponig, and from which country is it from? A. United States. B. France. C. Canada. Or D. Russia.
United States.
Wrong, it's actually C. Canada.
Yeah, Canada. I thought it was us because you said it was. You thought we would be for us. So when you said the U.S., I thought that's what you meant, but I don't know.
Yeah, this name is literally spelled Ponik. I was really
Pony.
surprised at that. Ponik, yeah.
Pony.
Ponik or Ponik. It's just some names are really hard to pronounce, or some
However
are
the hell you pronounce it.
okay. It's like this Harrington Lake monster, also known as the eel pig, because it looks like a pig face.
What?
Yeah, I did mention it in a previous quiz actually, and your brother laughed about it. It's just quite bizarre. Uh, like I mean, smaller lake type cryptid that looks like having a body for um like a serpentine like, but a pig face like, which then I prefer being as eel pig, like an eel body with a pig face. It's quite bizarre, as it is. I don't even know. It just has the people to seeing it. Number 24. The lake monster known cryptid known as Pony is said to be quite long. And how long is it? A. 15 feet. B. 28 feet. C. 60 feet. Or D. 48 feet.
This is my turn, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll go with 60 feet.
C. Ding ding, exactly 60 feet. Number 25. When were the lake monster cryptid Ponic first seen? A. 1824. B. 1862. C. 1873. Or D. 1898.
I'll take another double question because you took my question again.
Oops.
I swear I'm not trying to. I know you're not, but it's weird it's happened twice. Like, immediately after itself. Oh, boy. Give me that dice. Uh, D final.
Hmm?
D.
D. Wrong, exactly. C. 1873. You know, there is one supposed lake cryptid that lives in. What was it? One of those in a big lake, but it looks like a tree stump.
What?
Yeah. A mask itself looks like a tree stump poking out above the water surface. But
Also,
I'm
camouflages
not.
itself. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm not whenever going to make a question based on that because I doesn't even include as a cryptid at all. I think more like a just a urban legend or something. Anyways, number 26. Who was it that saw the lake monster Ponic first? A. Hunter. B. Fisherman. C. Miner. Or D. Lumberjack?
Somebody's knucking chucking. The answer should get another 18. That's what I landed on last time. Whatever. D final.
D. Ding ding ding, exactly. D. Lumberjacks.
Yo, awesome. Mm-hmm.
Number 27. Trick question. Has there been sighting of the lake monster Ponic in the first 20th century? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly. Yes. Number 28. How many sightings has there been of the lake monster Ponic? A. 250, B. 1000, C. 900, or D. 500?
That's way too much. I'm going with B.
B. 1000?
Go. Yep.
Ding ding ding, correct, exactly. 1000 sightings.
I had a feeling.
Okay. Um, this one might be a little bit hard for me to pronounce since um as I said before, there are some English words translated to English that I may have some difficulty to translate or to pronounce. After all, English is not my native language, so that's my fault, not yours. Anyways, number 29, hard question. There's a lake monster cryptid that's known as Adik. Okay, Adi. Ah, I'm not gonna kill this name. Adik. Adi the Dakar. Adi Dakar. Okay, and from which country is it said to live in? A. Kazakhstan. B. Poland. C. Latvia. Or D. Belarus?
First of all, I don't really know. And second of all, I think this is Kyle's turn, right?
And this is how the name of this cryptid looks like. It spells like AIDAKHR. AIDAKHR. It spells AIDAKHAR. So I don't even if I pronounce it right or not. It just it is. Some names are really difficult for me to even pronounce. It just it's
Honestly, that name looks kind of like a weird name I'd get during the Hey Man.
yeah,
Totally
something like that.
does. I get that.
And what's your answer to the question though?
What question number is this one?
29.
All right, so it's my turn. I wanted to make sure because if I took Roy's question again, that's way to get this. You do it way too much. Give me that dice.
And all of this is actually in Europe, those countries. I never
I'm
even been to none of those.
going. I'm going with C.
C. Latvia? Wrong exactly. A. Kazakhstan. That country is also known for that were other, I think it's European Space Agency, or ESA as it's known as, they usually launch their rockets from. Or even Russia sends from there, one of those. Anyways, the lake monster known as Adigar is said to be quite long. And how long is it? And it's number 30. A 25 feet, B 38 feet, C 50 feet, or D 28 feet.
50 feet.
Yep. Final.
Oh, sweet. I got, yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly 50 feet. Number 31. When was the last sighting of the lake monster Adigar? A 1982, B 1975, C 1961, or D 1992?
20. Nice. All right. D final.
D.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. B 1975.
The super D fails me again.
Number 32. The lake monster Adhikar is said to have a quite big head. And how big is his head? A 1 feet, B 3 feet, C 4 feet, or D 6 feet?
I'm gonna die because why not? Oh, I got a 22 actually. What are the chances of that? Right. D final.
D. Ding ding ding, exactly D. 6 feet.
Yeah, buddy. How come the super D works for you and doesn't work for me?
Better
I
luck
know.
today, apparently. Number 33, trick question. Was it four teenagers that saw a bad beast of Kent? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, correctly yes.
Yeah, they were
Number
called
30.
Mystery Incorporated. Well,
Number 34. In England, there is a bear like cryptid known as the Beast of Brass-Knocker Hill. When was it first seen? A. 1955, B. 1962, C. 1979, or D. 1984?
Brass Knuckle Hill.
Yeah, Knocker Hill. The Knocker Hill.
That's
That's
that's an excellent name for a hill. I love it. All right, makes sense to that half this at least. Let's see. What will I roll today? Will it be a 14? Will it be a 1? It'll probably be a 1. It's a 1 with a 7. I got a 17. D final.
D.
Yep.
Ain't wrong exactly. C. 1979. Number 35. Beast of Brass Knocker Hill is said to be short cryptid, and how tall is it? A. 5 feet, B. 3 feet, C. 2 feet, or D. 4 feet?
I'm going with 5 feet.
Ain't wrong exactly. D. 4 feet. And the thing is, this is actually the only bear cryptid that I could find. And there is actually that if people think that, oh, that's just your typical wild bear in the UK, but I can tell right now that the only bears you can find in the UK in the zoos, because there are no wild bears at all anywhere in the United Kingdom. And if someone like, if there's a wolf-like cryptid, same thing. There are no wolves either, because bear and wolves have been extinct in UK for centuries. So there's no way for that, unless that there is some bears or wolves had escaped from some zoos or something like that. But otherwise, there are any. There have been a lot of stories of those, as they called, alien black cats in the country, like Black Panthers, something like that. But most of them actually had been confirmed to be either being self-released exotic cats or some that have been escaped, but some may not just simply has been other stories. So if anyone like say if there is a bear in the crypt, the bear crypt in the UK, there are no actual wild bears in their country there. So if someone like that, what about Sweden? Well, they do in fact have only one type of bear, which is brown bear, and there are no wild bears where I live. I mean, in part of the region, so they used to be around 300 years ago until they were hunted down. So if you want to like it to find any wild bears, you'll have to go very further up north. Wolves, well, that's not so many though. A few packs of wolves here and there, but never encountered anyone. Good thing. But wolves is one species of animal that some can actually show no fear for any humans. Sometimes they can literally walk in towns without even knowing it. So, wolves or bears? Even though I admire both animals, but I rather not want to even encounter them in the wild, especially a bear mother with its own cubs. That would have been complete suicide. They can run fast as well. I think it's about what 40 or 50 miles per hour. So so yeah, don't. Okay, number okay 46. Trick question, and this is actually for Roy. I think. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
There,
it's for me. Yeah.
the the bear-like cryptid known as the Beast of Brass Knuckle Hill, excuse me, is said to have white rings around its eyes. Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes. Number 37. Who saw the lake monster from Lockheed? This is from Scotland. A. Farmers. B. Fishermen. C. Game wardens. Or D. Students.
Come on, fisherman.
Wrong, exactly. C. Game wardens.
Huh? That's not how I remember it.
Game wardens. Uh, while not Lake Lockheed is one of many lakes in Scotland, and reportedly, from what I read, other all of them, or at least majority of those lakes, has some form of lake monster, like Nessie. But like I said before, some people believe that Nessie is actually those plesiosaur, like a dinosaur. It's looking very unlikely it's a dinosaur. It's more like something else. Because based on the data they did some tests of the lake in 2018 where they took samples of the water. Something new called eDNA, which stands for environment DNA. They tracked it. They could actually see which species that lives in the lake. So they rolled out. After that, 2019, they published their research. So shocking enough, there were no signs of any, uh, you know, other seals DNA. And as this dinosaur, as a plesiosaur, is a reptile, it showed 0% of reptile DNA in the lake, but it showed highly percentage of eel DNA. So there's very possibility that Nessie isn't a plesiosaur, but it might just simply be a big, big eel. Maybe it is just simply, it could have been as more than 10 feet. Maybe it is a giant eel. Maybe it is 20 or 25 feet long. So who knows? So it's very unlikely that's a dinosaur. Just simply it's just a giant form of eel. I don't know, be surprised if they were that all. Number 38. There is a Bigfoot cryptid known as White Fang. Yeah, White Fang, and for which U.S. state it is said to live in? A. Ohio, B. Colorado, C. Or Alabama, or D. Georgia. Sweet home Alabama.
This is my turn, I think.
Yeah. No, it is Roy's actually.
What question number? Actually, no, you're right. No, you're right. I think it is right.
38. It's a 38.
Yeah, so that's me. All right. 17. Nice. All right. D final.
D ain't wrong exactly. C. Alabama. Number 39. When was the Bigfoot known as White Fang first seen? A. 1800s, B. 1700s, C. 2000s, or D. 1900s?
D final.
D.
Yeah.
D needing exactly D. Number 40. Trick question. The white thing has a scream that sounds like a woman screaming. Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding correctly, yes. Though I would have been surprised if people or the local authorities would just dismiss that it's not a Bigfoot but a bobcat. Because bobcats are known to be giving a scream that sounds like a woman. So I wouldn't be surprised that the local authorities or wildlife preserve or biologists saying, "Oh, no, that's just a bobcat." I mean, it could make sense. It's something, but uh, but yeah. Number 41. South Carolina's thunderbird cryptid is said to have a quite a wingspan. And how big is it? A. 8 feet. B. 15 feet. C. 18 feet. Or D. 20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet? Wrong, exactly. B. 15 feet. Number 42. Trade question. Has there been 140 Bigfoot sightings in Tennessee? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wrong, exactly. No. Number 43. Trick question. A double one. Was it three teenagers that saw Quickfoot for the first time? Yes or no? And Quickfoot is actually
Mm,
one of England's Bigfoots.
no.
Wrong, exactly. Yes. Number 44. How many sightings has it been of the lake monster known as Lake Van Monster? A. 500, B. 800, C. 1000, or D. 900?
1,000.
Ding ding correctly. Yes, I can see 1000. Ooh. Number 45. The cryptid known as Dover Demon is said to have glowing eyes. And what color are the eyes glowing in? A. Orange. B. White. C. Yellow. Or D. Green.
I guess any of these. All right. Give me a number. C final.
C.
Yep.
Wrong exactly. A. Orange. Number 46. Trick question. Can the cryptid Dover Demon move on all fours? Yes or no?
No.
Wrong exactly. Yes. Ooh. Number 47. Hard question. There is a reward offered if anyone could capture the lizard man of scare or swamp? And how big is the reward? A, $100,000, B, $250,000, C, $295,000, or D, 1 million?
That's too much of a gap. I'm going with a million.
Ding ding ding, exactly D, 1 million. It was actually a DJ that offered that in a radio if anyone could capture this lizard demon or this lizard man for 1 million. But so far, uh, hasn't even been able to put anyone claim it. I don't even know that if that reward is still around, still affected today though. But anyways, number whoops, come on, where are you? Who was it? Here we go. Number 48, trick question. Are the Charles Mill Lake monsters still being seen? Yes or no?
That's even though it's 50-50, I want to roll the dice anyway to get at least. Oh my goodness. No, final.
Wrong, exactly, yes. Number 49, trick question. Double one again. I don't know why I did this, but okay. Are the dog Are the Michigan Dogman only appear when year has the number 7 in it? For example, like 2007 and 2017. Yes or no?
No.
Wrong, exactly. Yes. And
Hmm.
that is a bit weird. I mean, since the first signing was in 1887, so every time it's been seen is only around when the year 7 of that particular year. So, but other dogmans around in the U.S. they can be seen every single year after all. So
Excuse me.
that's a bit weird. Number 50, hard question. There is a small cryptid known as Beast of Purple Trail, and it was seen in the U.S. and in which U.S. state did it appear in? A. California, B. New York, C. Hawaii, or D. Ohio.
Oh wait, actually no. This is your turn. Take a wild guess, but I just rolled.
D.
No, I rolled a one. Uh, it happens, I guess. And to be fair, there's no other way to get A other than 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So whatever. A final.
Wrong, exactly B. New York.
Well,
Number 51. At what year were the Beast of Purple Trail first seen? A. 2011, B. 2015, C. 2010, or D. 2016?
oh, actually, no, I did just take your roll. To be fair, I thought that was your turn, so that's my fault. All right, that's a double for me. No, it isn't. It's 60. What question is this? Question number?
This one,
Yeah.
52.
All right, never mind. No, that was your turn then. All right. So this is me. All right, let me roll. 15. Nice. All right, C, final.
What?
C.
Well, first of all, I had even wait. There was 26. No, we were at actually number 15, the 51. Sorry. So you said
So I, so I did take yours. All right. Yeah. So I'll do these two then. Going with C.
C. Ain't wrong. It was actually 2016. Number 52. What year was the last sighting of Beast of Purple Trail? A. 2019, B. 2018, C. 2020, or D. 2022?
Oh, a 9. All right. Right. B final.
Wrong, exactly. A. 2019. Number 33. There is a Bigfoot cryptid known as Patagon, and from which your South American country does it live in? A. Peru, B. Brazil, C. Guyana, or D. Chile?
I got the opposite of a 9. I got a 6. I'll go with B as well.
Wrong, exactly. It's D. Chile. Number 54. When were the Patagon first seen by European? A. 1780s, B. 1520s, C. 1840s, or D. 1950s?
That's going to require a dice. D final.
You said D?
Yep.
Wrong, exactly. B. 1520s. Number 55. When was the last sighting of the Bigfoot known as Patagon? A. 1924, B. 1948, C. 1914, or D. 1957?
Oh my god, stuck in the A's. All right, A final.
Wrong, exactly. D. 1957.
Well,
Number 56. Trick question. Has it been 22 Bigfoot sightings in Alaska? Yes or no?
yes.
Ding, ding, ding. Exactly. Yes. Number 57. Okay. I will try to pronounce this name of this cryptid though. The aquatic cryptid known as Koakun Kloon is said to have long claws, and how long are they? A. 3 inches, B. 6 inches, C. 5 inches, or D. 4 inches?
I'll go with the most. I'll go with C final.
C. Wrong, exactly. B. 6 inches.
Oh, I thought that was 6 inches. Never mind. Whatever. I was gonna go
Yeah,
6.
so Koakun Kloon, it's a different unique name though, it's but this is not a European cryptid. I think it is, though it wasn't that. Number 58, hard question. A aquatic cryptid known as Koakun Kloon is said to have breaking sailing ships in half back in the 15th to 17th centuries in a fast speed. And how fast did it swim? A. 54 miles per hour, B. 100 miles per hour, C. 65 miles per hour, or D. 85 miles per hour?
100.
Ding ding ding, exactly at 100. That is insane. I mean, I don't think there's any animal in the world, in the wild, that literally can swim that fast. That would have been a world record. Number 59. In Africa, there is a cryptid known as water elephant that spends most of its life in the water and is said to be tall. And how tall is it? A. 7.2 feet, B. 5.2 feet, C. 8.2 feet, or D. 9.2 feet?
I'm gonna go 9.2 feet. And Kyle took my question again. I swear I'm not trying to do this.
You said
I'm
D, or
so-
exactly C, 8.2 feet tall.
uh,
Number 60. When was the first sighting of the water elephant in modern times? A. 1920, B. 1949, C. 1916, or D. 1907?
wait. So I think you took mine. Yeah, I took yours because you took mine. Oh, right. Duh. Just roll the damn dice. I don't know. I'm a little confused. 8. Uh, right. B, final.
B ain't wrong exactly. D, 1907. Number 61. When was the last sighting of the water elephant? A, 2001, B, 2005, C, 2009, or D, 2014?
C, final.
You said C, ain't wrong exactly. B, 2005. Number 62, hard question. In Africa, there's a river monster known as water lion and has been spotted in many countries. In which year was it first seen in modern times? A. 1914, B. 1965, C. 1907, or D. 1978?
Oh, yeah. I got a super D. D, final.
D. Actually, there's actually C. 1907.
Darn you, super D.
Yeah, this is like the previous question about the water elephant. This particular known as water lion spent a lot of time in the actual water. And boy, we have Cody Lane here. Yeah, he is not gonna take part since we are halfway through these questions already. So what's up, Cody? Let's see, what was it? Nine, no, 63. When was the last signing of the water lion? A, 1928, B, 1985, C, 1974, or D, 1996?
Not 12. All right. C, final.
You said C?
Yep.
Wrong, exactly. B, 1985. Um, doing some hangman later. Well, as Cody, do you know that I usually do 81 questions, but this one is actually around 172. So that this might take a little bit of while, but we are actually at number 64. So it would be that long. But yeah, we can probably do some hangman afterwards after the stream is over. I
I
do.
don't know. Maybe.
Mm, I mean, we can probably do a few of those. Having pizza. What coincidence! I have homemade pizza today myself. And one thing my mom had on her pizza, corn. She had corn on hers. I never tried that. And normally, eating corn like just the corn itself, I'm not a big fan of that anymore much. But having it in a salad, I'm okay with that though. But just actual, oh, there's actually one dish. I don't know if you actually heard of it, but it's named Flying Jacob. It's pretty good. You can actually have peanuts in it, but you don't have to though. But as it is. Anyways, number 64. There is a feline cryptid known as Enende tiger, and for which African country it is said to live in? A. Chad, B. Congo, C. Zimbabwe, Zambia, or D. Gambia?
C, final.
C.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. Chad. A. Number 67, 65. In what year were the feline cryptid Enende tiger first seen in modern times? A. 1985, B. 1908, C. 1937, or D. 1942?
A final.
Wrong exactly. C. 1937. Number 66. Trick question. There is a Bigfoot cryptid known as Tano Giant, and it's said to have been seen in Africa's Gold Coast. Yes or no?
No.
Wrong exactly. Yes. And it's actually a part of the region in Africa that's called Gold Coast. Number 67. Oh, okay. Oh, right. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Tano Giant is said to be quite tall. And how tall is it? A. 8 feet. B. 12 feet. C. 9 feet. Or D. 10 feet.
12 feet.
Ding ding ding. Exactly. A. Let's be 12 feet tall. Number 68. In Africa, there's a lizard cryptid known as. Okay, this is my try my best, but V. Velishiko's hairy monitor. From which country was it seen in? A. Sudan. B. Liberia. C. Chad. Or D. Mali.
A final.
Wrong, exactly. D. Mali. Number 69. When were the Velishko. Okay. Valis. Valico. I can't even pronounce the name. Wait, let me look closer. Velico Harry Monitor first time. A. 1948. B. 1966. Or C. 1978. Or D. 1998.
Gonna need that dice. D final.
You said D?
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. B. 1966. Number 70. The listed cryptid known as Valenco Harry Monitor. It's said to be quite long. How long is it? A. 6 feet. B. 9 feet. C. 7 feet. Or D. 10 feet.
Alright, this is me. 14. Alright. C final.
C.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. A. 6 feet. Number 71. Trick question. In Africa, there's a feline cryptid known as uh, Marosi, and they're similar to lions, and they don't have manes. Yes or no?
Uh, yes.
Yes. Ding ding ding. Exactly. Yes. They don't have any manes, but they're similar to lions, but no manes. Number 72. Hard question. There is a feline cryptid known as. Okay, not Dalavo, and in which African country it is said to live in? A. Congo. B. Ethiopia. C. Uganda. Or D. Tanzania.
A final.
You said A. Wrong, exactly. C. Uganda. And we have Malachite in the comments. Say Swedish. Sorry about being late. Got up and was instantly doing stuff, but I'm here now, and I think to will watch the stream even if ever enter. That's fine. We did actually wait for you over about almost an hour, so I thought, like, screw it, let me doing it. Otherwise, we went too long. It just, uh, you know what? We can probably do another one, cryptid quiz later on. After all, I have plenty of left to do and many more to do. So, oh boy, I probably have I don't even know how many cryptid quiz I can do for total, but So far, I have 57 that might be able to be doing sometimes by this year or next year. But yeah, I don't even know how many I will do in the total. But if I give it just a random guess, maybe more than 100. Right now, I really have no idea. So if I do 100, if that time 81 questions on all of them, oh shoot, oh 8,100 question would that be?
Jesus, that no,
No,
why
I
is
mean
it
that as
so much?
no, no, I mean not as in
Boy.
one, dude, not as in
I
one
know, I know, I
quiz.
know, but it's like, why do you have so many?
No, I don't even have 100 yet. Well, like I
Boy.
said, yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I don't even know how many cryptid quiz I will be making total. All the information I have. It can be more than 100. It could be maybe as 200, maybe a 400, or maybe 1,000 of them. I don't even know. As long as there are more available information on different cryptids out there, and still being able to find more and more, that means more cryptid quiz that I can do. Same thing is about space. As long as there are new discoveries about space all the time, so there's I don't know how many information there are out there. In fact, I have found more than 10 websites of different way of cryptids, all from Bigfoots and all things. And I'm just saying, I am surprised that I can manage to find this much. And it's the use it is. And I
Hmm.
still have at least, I think of around 6 or 7 other quests that I just need to still be updated. And that is a lot of them. Like Elf, what else? US and UK history, which won't be that difficult, and Japan history, and so, yeah. As long as I have any information that I can use as a potential question, the end there, no saying how many quests I can be doing. As long as right now I have, like I said, I have 57 that's total that has been, well, minus 2 those that have been put on this one. That'll be 55 plus the 18, uh, minus 8, now 18. The total that is about 73 times 81 on each. That would be, wow, okay, more than last time. Um, I think it might be as around, as last time it was about 4,617. It's roughly 5,913, but if the number could be less, it could be more, it could be even around 6,000. I don't even know. Hey, I don't even, like I said, I have no idea for how many cryptic quiz I'll be able to do made totaled. As like I said, that depends on how much info I can find. If I have been used all the information that I have found, that might be by the end of the total quiz. Because right now, since last time I had made or at least used 670, but with this one we're 172, which originally was 162, but I added 10 more, it will be at 842 questions that have been used. So nearly 1,000 of just about that. So I'm saying it is impossible to tell how many cryptic quests that I've been can be used. And like I said, if possible, I can find more information on particular cryptids that I have been used already, but more additional information or maybe some new info that I wasn't even aware of. Sometimes I found this even on YouTube, like those iceberg videos. I was like, whoa, tons of more. Like, hallelujah, I hit the jackpot. Yes, that's just great. Anyways, number 73. Nadalabo is a hunting in packs. And how many hunts in a pack? A 9, B 7, C 5, or D 6? And it's Roy's question.
A.
A, wrong exactly. C, 5. Number 74. Nadalavo is said to have black fur on its back and having another color on its stomach. And what color is it? A, gray. B, white. C, yellow. Or D, brown.
Good thing too, because Roy finally took my question. Yeah, it's about time. So I get
God
the
damn
double.
you, Roy.
You said it was my turn next.
Sorry, sorry, sorry.
Okay, let's not blame each other, children. I'm older than
Smart
you.
ass. Smart ass.
All right, let's not blame each other, Grandpa.
Hey.
I
Hello.
meant Roy, not you.
Oh.
I'm
I
like,
know it's
I'm your person. Anyway, whose damn question is this? Is it mine? I don't even know anymore. Christ Almighty. You know that Christ I don't believe in. Yeah, I'm going with D.
huh?
I'm going with D.
D. Brown.
Yeah, why not?
Wrong exactly. B. White. Number
Why?
75. Hard question. In Africa, there's a primate cryptid known as Codolio. Codolio. Okay. What? What?
What?
Codolio. Elio. Codolio. Okay, that's not how you try to pronounce it good enough, but it spells Koddoelo. Codolio. Okay, that is at least how I can pronounce it, but it's said to look like a giant baboon in the size of a man. In which region of Africa it is said to live in? A. North Africa. B. South Africa. C. West Africa. Or D. East Africa.
I don't know. I'll just randomly say A final.
Wrong, exactly. D. East Africa.
Well,
Number 76. When were the primate cryptid known as Codolio first seen? A. 1974. B. 1968. D. C. 1980. Or D. 1955.
hmm.
And who is in the lead so far?
This
Roy?
is me, right?
Roy is 11 points and Game Guy is 14, so he's in the lead. This is number 76.
All right, so this is me. Hmm. I don't know. Uh, mm, C final.
C or D?
C.
C?
Yeah.
C. C, senor.
C.
Yeah,
No,
C.
no.
Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
exactly C, 1980.
Ah, sweet.
Number 77. In Africa, there's a reptile cryptid known as Lipada, Lipada, and it looks like a crocodile. And in which country is it said to live in? A. Angola. B. Liberia. C. Congo. Or D. Senegal.
Oh, why not? I'll go with C final.
B. Liberia.
C.
C. Congo.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. A. Angola. Number 78. Trick question. Does Nadalavo have a laugh that is like a hyena call when it's hunting? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes. Number 79. The reptile cryptid Lipata is said to have been quite long and long. How long is it? A. 20 feet. B 14 feet, C 12 feet, or D 18 feet?
What was the most?
20.
20. All right, I'll go with 20 then.
Ding ding ding, exactly 20 feet. Oh, you might like this name for this particular cryptid. Number 80. On the African island Madagascar, there is a lemur-like hominid cryptid known as Kidoki. When was it first seen? A. 1800s, B. 1900s, C. 1600s, or D. 1700s?
Dopey?
Kidoki. Like
Was
kid,
his
but
name is
O-K
his
and
name
Y.
Julian by any chance?
No.
I wish. King Julian. The best part of Madagascar by far. Hmm. I don't know. Not randomly go with I don't know B final.
B. 1900s.
Yeah.
Wrong exactly. C. 1600s. Yeah, this is I mean, it looks like a human-like lemur with the name Kidoki, like Kid O K Y. Like what? I mean, I was what the? Why is it ringing for some? Man, my ears are ringing for some reason. All right, who
I hate when that
cares?
happens.
Yeah, I'm used to it. This stops after a few minutes or so. It's like nothing doesn't bother me too much. At least it's not too loud. Otherwise, I'll be able to hear. Number 81. Trick question. Are the feline cryptid water lion 12 feet long? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes. Though normally there are no lions that size in real life, though. I mean, as far as we know. But this, like I said earlier, this cryptid, the water lion, spend a lot of most of its time in the waters, like rivers, lakes. So, number 82. There's a dinosaur cryptid known as Burunyor and said to live in a Pacific country. And which country is it? A. New Zealand, B. Samoa, C. Australia, or D. Hawaii. I know that Hawaii is not an actual country, but I just put it as after all, it is part of the Pacific Ocean. So don't sue me on that part.
For the hell of it, it's different from the others. I'm going with Hawaii.
Wrong, exactly. C. Australia. Number
Uh,
83. When were the dinosaur cryptid Burunyor first seen? A. 1970s, B. 1950s, C. 1980s, or D. 1940s?
hmm. This is my question, right?
Yep, 83.
All right. I'll go with A.
A. Wrong,
Yeah.
exactly. B. 1950s. This particular dinosaur cryptid is described to be as like a T-Rex.
Hmm.
I would not be surprised though. Anyways, 84. Oh, bye, Cody. The dinosaur cryptid Burunyor is said to be quite a big creature. And how big is it? A. 25 feet, B. 12 feet, C. 28 feet, or D. 18 feet?
Hmm. I don't know. C final.
Hmm?
C.
C. Wrong, exactly. A. 25 feet. Number 85. When was the last sighting of the dinosaur cryptid Burunyor? A. 1962, B. 1974, C. 1985, or D. 1996?
I don't know. D final.
Hmm?
D.
D. Wrong, exactly. C. 1985. Oh, code is back again. And the reason is why, the main reason why I'm about to say Malachite is probably that he didn't get up right now. I have to say he's probably like been drinking too much yesterday. And I'm not referring to alcohol. I just refer to like Mountain Dew or something. That is one of his favorites. So yeah, I don't blame him on that part. But or that he was role playing with Dashi along into the night, which he almost do almost every day, every day. Well, role playing with him, but well, I mean, I'm not the only one. I kind of go to bed around say normally 6, maybe 7 in the morning the next day, and sleep into like in the early afternoon. I mean, I don't have any plans for the weekends for most part, so my parents are always nagging on it, but these days I don't just even care much about it anymore. But as it is, they said I ruined my sleep cycle, so yeah, if I do it, it's my own fault, not theirs. Anyways, number 86, hard question. There is a big feline cryptid known as Roy.
That's a great name.
Just kidding. But it would have been cool though if it wasn't like that. But known as She-Go, uh, she with a she, C. But basically that's a She-Gao, but it's pronouncing She-Gao, like She-Go with CHAE dash GOHW, and that's how it pronounce it. And it's said to live in an Asian country. And on what country is it? A. Sri Lanka. B. Sumatra. C. Philippines. Or D. Singapore.
Is this even my question?
86. Yeah, that it is.
All right.
Wait, who did the last one about the dinosaur cryptid scene for last time?
I think that was me.
Yeah, that's what it says is yours. And
Okay. I'll do C.
you said C. Wrong, exactly. B. Sumatra. And as Malakat said, I don't have Mountain Dew at the moment. I have Mellowed Yellow. And I have no idea what it is. I think I assuming there's some sort of yellow, but that brand never heard of. But speak of the devil, is here our friendly Cyclone D20 clone. Well, dude,
I'm still
Evening.
dead. He's not going again.
I'm muting for so they won't even do that. Don't worry. Anyways, number 87. The feline cryptid Shigo is said to have a certain color on its fur, and what color is it? A. Orange. B. Brown. C. Golden. Or D. Gray.
Golden.
Ding ding ding, exactly golden. Okay, number 88. When were the last sighting of the feline cryptid Shigo? A. 1960s. B. 1980s. C. 1990s. Or D. 2000s.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm tired. Stretch.
I do
Uh,
actually alcohol sometimes, mostly light beer or non-alcoholic.
Still echoing. What's up with that?
Um, Malakat, look in the settings on here, like in the wherever edited mic settings. If their echo cancellation is on, if that is off or on, that might be it. Unless you've been watching in the background. Anyways, was it 1960s, 1980s, or 1990s, or 2000s when this cryptid was first last seen?
Is this my question even, or is it goes?
Yeah, it is yours.
Uh, I'm going with C.
C?
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. A, 1960s. Number 89. In South America, there's a feline slash canine cryptid known as Mitla. and said to live in a country. In which country is it? A. Brazil, B. Ecuador, C. Bolivia, or D. Argentina?
I don't know. We'll go with Argentina.
Ain't exactly C. Bolivia. Number 90. When were the first sighting of the cryptid Mitla? A. 1800s, B. 1900s, C. 2000s, or D. 1700s?
Mm. I don't know. I'll go with. Oh God! Why is this thing so damn loud? Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, lower the volume. Alright. Anyway, I don't know. I'll go with D.
D. 1700s?
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly B. 1900s. Trick question 91.
Hmm.
Are the feline cryptid Shigo said to be aggressive and attack humans? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes. 92. In Central America, there's a feline cryptid known as unsa. In which country it is said to live in? A. El Salvador, B. Panama, C. Mexico, or D. Honduras?
Hmm. B. Final. Hey, by the way, why didn't you
You
join
said
my stream yesterday, Malkite?
Same reason.
Fair enough. We should join though, because you missed a bird made out of sand for some reason.
Hmm.
I can't believe I got that second try. Yeah, the fact that you did
what is it?
impresses me.
So what was the answer to the question though?
It was mine, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I went with. I think I went with B. I'll go with B.
B. B or
Yeah.
D? B.
B.
Panama. Wrong, exactly C. Mexico. Number 30. No, sorry, number 93. When were the first modern sighting of the feline unsa? A. 1925, B. 1959, C. 1974, or D. 1938?
Whatever I wanted to. Uh, I don't know. D final?
D.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly D. 1938.
Sweet. Alright, where's my counter?
Number 94. When was the last sighting of the feline unsa? A. 1986, B. 1972, C. 1998, or D. 2012?
C final?
Wrong, exactly A. 1986. Number 80. Number 95. Hard question. There is a strange cryptid creature known as Carmel area creature, and it was seen in a U.S. state. In which state was it? A. Oregon, B. Maine, C. Ohio, or D. Kentucky?
D final?
D.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly C. Ohio. Number 96. The Carmel area creature cryptid is said to be quite tall. And how tall is it? A. 9 feet, B. 7 feet, C. 6 feet, or D. 8 feet?
Hmm. Which one was the most?
A. 9 feet.
A. I'm going with A.
Wrong, exactly B. 7 feet. The strange cryptid Carmel area creature is said to have a certain color on its body, and what color is it? And it's number 97. A. Brown, B. Green, C. Black, or D. Gray?
I'll go green. Yeah, I heard that was one of the options. I'll go green.
I have no idea, Malachi. I wouldn't even know. I seen a picture of this one, but I don't even know. There was one previous to another question. Beast of Purple Trail. Based on the picture and description of it, it sounds like it could have been like similar to a doer demon, the ones that were seen in Massachusetts, which are only about 4 feet tall. But uh, you said what? What answer?
I went with green.
Green? Wrong exactly. It's D. Gray. Number 98. When was the first sighting of the strange Carmel area creature? A. 2014, B. 2008, C. 2016, or D. 2020?
It's gotta be before 2020, right? I'll go with A final.
A.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly A. There is actually one cryptid supposed to be a cryptid. I don't know. It's for some reason it was actually seen by Google car, the map car. You know, that's the car that drives around to take maps or photos of the area to make maps so that you can travel on your own. Like, it's supposed to be seen as a sort of strange creature running in the woods. I saw the picture of it, but it was a bit too blurry to even to make it out. But some people claim that it looks like an armless giant salamander running on two legs. So I was like, okay, I may have to look into that one. But I did. It was just I saw the original picture. But it was way too blurry to even to make it out. So yeah, that one was not would even count since there are basically no information like if it actually is a creature or not, like what skin color is and how tall it is, and the picture was too blurry to even to make that out. So even based on the fan art designs of what they believe it looks like, I can't use that. It's just it's probably pointless. I'm just saying that though. Number 99. There's a feline cryptid known as Blue Mountains Panther and said to live in a Pacific Ocean country. And which one is it? A. New Zealand, B. Hawaii, C. Australia, or D. Fiji?
Is this me or is this Kyle? I think it's me because you just got a point. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, it is you. C.
C. Australia? Ding ding ding, exactly C. Number 100. Hard question. There is a Bigfoot cryptid known as Red Devil and said to live in a certain length to have certain length on its footprints. And how big are the Red Devil's footprints? A. 18 inches, B. 22 inches, C. 14 inches, or D. 16 inches?
Going with going with D. Or going with B. That for 22 was.
B.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Ding ding ding, correct answer B. Yeah, so Red Devil, it's yeah, it's a interesting name. But just saying that there are a lot of cryptid Bigfoots out there, just in Canada and in the US that has some kind of different names like Red Devil or the one that was recorded in 1967 was nicknamed Patty. Patty. I don't know why though. Anyways, number 100, hard question. Oops, sorry. 101. There's a Bigfoot cryptid known as Woodsman, is said to live in a U.S. state, and in which state is it? A. Wyoming, B. Georgia, C. Alaska, or D. Tennessee?
Hmm. C final.
Alaska? Ding ding ding, correctly, that's Alaska. Number 102. The Bigfoot cryptid woodsman is said to be quite tall creature. And how tall is this Bigfoot? A. 7 feet, B. 10 feet, C. 8 feet, or D. 9 feet?
I'm going with 10 feet.
Wrong, exactly D. 9 feet. The Bigfoot cryptid known as woodsman is said to be have a certain weight, and how much does it weigh? A. 900 pounds, B. 700 pounds, C. 500 pounds, or D. 1,000 pounds?
Hmm. I'm going with 1,000 pounds.
Wrong, exactly B. 700 pounds. Number 104. The Bigfoot cryptid known as woodsman is said to have certain color on its fur, and what color does it have? A. Gray, B. Orange, C. Dark brown, or D. Black?
Hmm. Well, it's a little specific. I'm going with dark brown.
Ding ding ding, exactly C. Dark brown. 105. Trick question. Are the strange cryptid caramel area creature armless? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes. Number 106. Hard question. There is a serpentine cryptid known as Gloucester sea serpent, and it was seen on the coast of Gloucester, Massachusetts. I know for a fact that Malachite had this question in his Super Millionaire, but he told me once, but not used mine until he used his. So, yes, it is though. Okay, what was I? And it's said to be quite long creature. And how long is it? A. 22 feet, B. 60 feet, C. 40 feet, or D. 38 feet?
B final.
B. 60 feet.
Yep.
Ding ding ding. Correctly, B. 60 feet long.
That's a lot of feet.
Number 107. There's a dinosaur cryptid known as Monster Valley Rift. When was it first seen? A. 1678, B. 1987, C. 1456, or D. 1921?
Hmm. B final.
B.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly C. 1456. 108. When was the latest sighting of the dinosaur cryptid Monster Valley Rift? A. 2018, B. 2014, C. 2016, or D. 2020?
Uh. A final.
Wrong, exactly D. 2020. 109. There's a dinosaur cryptid known as Garage, Guraj. I don't even know how to pronounce the name, but yeah, I will put in the comment in the price for you guys yourself. It just I don't even know how to pronounce that name. So but I'll say Guraj, and it's said to live in a Pacific country. In which country is it? A. Australia, B. New Zealand, C. Hawaii, or D. Japan?
I don't know. I'll go with. Wait. Whose turn is it? Me or Roy's?
109.
All
So
right.
they're
That's
yours.
that's me. Let's see here. I don't know. I'll go with D final.
B.
D.
D. Japan. Wrong, exactly. A. Australia. And as for Robert's last question, nope, there isn't a last question on that one. I thought there was any. Number 110. There's a reptilian cryptid known as Devil Creature of Sundown Cave and is said to live in an ancient Asian country. And which one? In which? Uh, and in which one is it? A. Thailand, B. Malaysia, C. Singapore, or D. Vietnam?
Vietnam.
Ding ding ding, exactly D. Vietnam.
Sweet.
111. When were the first sighting of the devil creature of Sundong Cave? A. 1998, B. 2000, C. 1992, or D. 1994?
Oh no. A final.
Wrong, exactly C. 1992. 112. There is a feline cryptid known as Nayarit ruffed cat. It's said to live in Central American country, and which country is it? El, El Salvador, B. Honduras, C. Mexico, or D. Costa Rica?
This is my question, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right. The C final.
C. Mexico.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly C. 113. Hard question. The feline Nayarit ruffed cat is said to have a certain length of its body, and how long is it? A. 4 feet 6 inches, B. 2 feet and 6 inches, C. 3 feet and 6 inches, or D. 5 feet and 6 inches?
D final.
D.
Yeah, D.
Wrong, exactly A. 4 feet and 6 inches. 114. The feline cryptid Nayarit ruffed cat is said to have certain length of its tail, and how long is this tail? A. 12 inches, B. 14 inches, C. 18 inches, or D. 13 inches?
C final.
C.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly C. 18 inches long. Long tail, I think. Number 115. The Bigfoot known as Thunderfoot, yep, Thunderfoot, is said to have quite big feet, and how wide and wide too, and how wide are his feet? A. 8 inches, B. 10 inches, C. 12 inches, or D. 14 inches?
D final.
D. Wrong, exactly T. B. 10 inches.
Hey Kyle, guess what? I'm tied with you. Oh shit, you totally are.
116. There is a feline cryptid known as Dayton area phantom panthers, and from which U.S. state it is said to live in? A. Oregon, B. Florida, C. Ohio, or D. Kansas?
Nah, why not? I'll go with Ohio.
Ding ding ding, exactly Ohio. Number 117. When was the first sighting of the Dayton area phantom panthers? A. 2000s, B. 1990s, C. 2020s, or D. 2010s?
2010.
Ding ding ding, exactly D. 2010s. 118. Hard question. The feline cryptid known as white death has long canine teeth. And how long are those teeth? A. 4 inches, B. 8 inches, C. 5 inches, or D. 3 inches?
Was A10?
No. A. 4, B. 8, 5, C, and D. 3 inches.
I'll go with 8.
8 inches long?
Yeah.
Incorrect, actually 8. So white death, the kid which has canine teeth, which is 8 inches long. It kind of resembles as the saber-toothed tiger in almost in the description. 119. There is a lake monster known as Monster of Lake Tota, and is said to live in every South American country. In which country does it live in? A. Argentina, B. Venezuela, C. Colombia, or D. Peru?
Um, a final.
Wrong, exactly. C. Colombia. Number 120. When were the first sighting of the lake monster cryptid known as Monster of Lake Tota? A. 1700s, B. 1900s, C. 1800s, or D. 1500s?
A final.
Wrong, exactly. D. 1500s. Number 121. Trick question. Are the Bigfoot known as woodsmen very aggressive towards humans? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes. I have heard stories about people actually being attacked by Bigfoot, so they're just, literally attacked them. But I wouldn't be surprised if there are any reports of actually being killed or being missing by the fact of hands of Bigfoot. But since our main science say they don't exist, so let me know. 123. There's a rodent slash canine cryptid known as Rochester rat dog. It's said to live living in a U.S. state. In which is it? A. Washington, B. Georgia, C. New York, or D. New Hampshire?
Yo, let's go with the greatest one. I'm going with New Hampshire.
Ain't wrong, exactly. C. New York. Yeah, I saw this cryptid. Rochester rat dog. I mean, a, a canine slash hybrid of a rat, a rodent, and canine cryptid hybrid. Yeah, realistically, it is impossible because they belong to two different branches of the animal kingdom. And even if you would try to combine the DNA to make a hybrid or something, it wouldn't even work. In fact, I don't even know why people even came up with this or even saw this. Though, I've seen people using rats to growing human ears on the back. Well, as a scientific research or something, it's just, I don't even know why. Don't even ask me though. I'm not type of scientist, and everyone might not even understand why. 124. There's a flightless avian cryptid known as Mehirung Parimal, and said to live in a Pacific Ocean country. And which one is it? A. New Zealand, B. Australia, C. Hawaii, or D. Japan?
Um, hmm. I don't know. A final.
A. Wrong, exactly. B. Australia. And unfortunately, I didn't find much info on that one, but I might just look up more if I can find any. Number 125. There's a Bigfoot cryptid known as Siberian Giant, and from which U.S. state is said to live in? A. Wyoming, B. Oregon, C. Washington, or D. Alaska?
C.
C.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. D. Alaska. Number 126. There's a Bigfoot cryptid known as Klondike Crawler, and from which U.S. state is said to live in? A. Alaska, B. California, C. Kansas, or D. Washington?
Um, Alaska.
Ding ding ding, correct. Actually, A. Alaska. Oh boy, not again. Well, I'm gonna kill this particular word mispronouncement. Oh boy. It's not an English word. It's an African name. Oh boy. Here we go. 127. There's a dinosaur cryptid known as Nagobo, like Nagobo. It's said to live in Africa country. In which country is it? A. Congo, B. Cameroon, C. Tanzania, or D. Somalia?
Hmm. Is this my question or Cal's?
Is Kyle's.
C final?
Hmm?
C.
C? Wrong exactly. B. What is? Just call it an African steak a gumball. Yeah. I mean, it's a big animal. I mean, there are a lot of dinosaur cryptids in just different Africa, like Mukele Bembe, like there's a sauropod dinosaur, like those long neck ones. But most of those have been, just been misidentification of like be a rhino or elephant. Who knows? Number 128. Oh boy, still a way to go. How many left? How many questions are left? Let's see. Well, only 44 questions left to do. Yay. Well, I'm being glad that I don't have this quest that's at 246. Boy, that would take much longer. Okay, number 128. When was the first sighting of the dinosaur cryptid Nagobo? A. 1974, B. 1982, C. 2002, or D. 1994?
Uh,
That's fine,
okay.
Malachi. You can do that. Doing a Dragon City quiz for Gameshow stream. I don't mind. But just as you once said before, 250 is a max of questions.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go B.
B, ain't wrong exactly. C, 1992. 2022, sorry. You know, I am really surprised of how many questions we have made so far on this particular questions of cryptids. I only done like what? Could have been 5 or 6 by now. And so far with this one is 842. And boy, it is a lot more to be doing. I mean, what was it? 81 each, except from this one. And another one that's 246. So that would be total of 57, 73. That was about, what was it? Close to nearly 6,000 questions total. But I'm not really sure if that is entirely number nearly 6,000. It could be less than that, it could be more. I don't even know. I will look up that much later on. Anyways, number 129. The dinosaur cryptid Nogaubo is said to have the same size of a certain animal, and which animal is it? A. Elephant, B. Ox, C. Lion, or D. Crocodile?
I'll go with the elephant.
Ain't wrong exactly. B. Ox. Kind of similar to like a rhino, or I think it is about the same size as an ox, but kind of. 130 trick question. The dinosaur cryptid Nagaobao is said to have a horn on its head. Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, correctly, yes. Number 131. There is a canine cryptid known as the Dopsigna, is said to live in an Indian Ocean country. And which country is it? A. India, B. Thailand, C. Singapore, or D. Papua New Guinea?
Hmm. I'm not gonna have to take two because someone's took my question again. Honestly, I'm so tired that I don't really care. Hmm. Um, I don't know. B?
B. Thailand. Exactly D. Papua New Guinea. 132. When were the first sighting of the canine cryptid Dogsegna, the Dobsegna? A. 1995, B. 1986, C. 1976, or D. 1992?
C final?
Hmm?
C.
C. 76? Wrong, exactly B. 86. Number 133. There's a feline cryptid known as Neguli, are said to live in an African country. In which country is it? A. Gabon, B. Sudan, C. Cameroon, or D. Somalia?
Um, hmm, I don't know. D final?
Uh, what?
D.
D.
Mm-hmm.
D is in D is a door.
D is in door.
Wrong, exactly C. Cameroon. 134. When was the excuse me? When was the first sighting of the feline cryptid Nagoli? A. 2001, B. 2005, C. 2003, or D. 2008?
Hmm. I don't know. C final?
C.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly D. 2008. 135. Trick question. Are there no giant cryptid known as golden grizzly? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding, ding, exactly yes. 136. There's a mammal cryptid known as giant wombat from Australia, and it's said to be quite big. And how big is it? A. 10 feet, B. 6 feet, C. 8 feet, or D. Oh, why? oh, I put the double same answer of 2 there. Well, easy to fix. D. 9 feet. Oh boy.
Uh, C final?
A.
C.
D.
I hear A from C.
C. 8 feet. Ain't wrong exactly. A. 10 feet. 147. The giant wombat cryptid is said to have a certain height of its body. And how tall is it on its back? A. 4.2 feet, B. 3.2 feet, C. 5.2 feet, or D. 6.2 feet?
A final.
What?
A.
A.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. Exactly. C. 5.2 feet.
Oh.
138. When was the first sighting of the giant wombat? A. 1902, B. 1702, C. 1925, or D. 1928? Sorry, 1928. 1918.
B.
B. Ding ding ding, exactly B. Number 149. When was the last sighting of the giant wombat cryptid? A. 2000, B. 2007, C. 2016, or D. 2004?
D final.
B.
D.
D. Ding ding ding, exactly D. 2004. 140. When the giant wombat cryptid said to have certain color on its fur, and what color is it? A. Gray, B. Dark brown, C. Golden, or D. White?
I don't know. A.
Is it A? Exactly B. Dark brown. 141. The sighting of the giant wombat, how many was seen the first time? A. 2, B. 5, C. 3, or D. 4?
C.
D.
C.
C. Wrong, exactly D. 4. 142. There's a Bigfoot cryptid known as Doodoo and is said to live in African country. And which one is it? A. Somalia, B. South Africa, C. Congo, or D. Cameroon?
Uh. Hmm. D.
Hmm?
D.
B.
D.
D. Ding ding ding, exactly D. Hang on, I might just turn on the volume a little bit more so I can hear you better. Number 143. When was the first sighting of the Bigfoot cryptid Doodoo? A. 2004, B. 2001, C. 2011, or D. 2005?
B final.
What? A?
B.
B?
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, correct. That's the B. Number 144. Trick question. Does Nessie have a proposed species name? Okay, I will try to pronounce this as best as I can. Nesiterius rahombotor rombop rahombop rahombopteryx. Yeah, that was how they pronounce it though, but it's just a yes or no. Also, they pronounce that. I can put that in comments for you, in the price for you to see how this, what it sounds like or spells like. It just that is Lord and Nessie's full name, first and last name. I wouldn't be surprised.
Really? I thought it was Lord's sister-in-law.
Oh man, I'm tired. But what do you think? Is it yes or no?
Is this me or him?
It's yours.
I don't know. I'll go with C.
It's yes or no question.
I'll go with no.
Exactly yes. 145. The Bigfoot cryptid Doodoo is said to be quite tall creature, and how tall is it? A. 7 feet, B. 9 feet, C. 6 feet, or D. 8 feet?
Oh, surprised you didn't laugh at that joke, by the way. I didn't laugh at any joke right now. B final.
B. 9 feet. Ding ding ding, exactly 9 feet. 146. The Doodoo cryptid is said to have certain color on its fur, and what color is it? A. White, B. Brown, C. Dark gray, or D. Black?
Dark gray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
C. Ding ding ding. Exactly. C. I mean, gray can have different, you know, light gray, normal gray, or simply dark gray, or well, comes to black. They're light gray, light black, dark black, pitch black, space black. I don't even know how you even if there's any. I don't know. Ooh, no, this one might be a little bit different, but especially if you've been eating or something. Just a bit warning. 147 hard question. The Doodoo cryptid has a different diet from most Bigfoot like cryptids. How different is its diet? A. Eating only fish and crabs. B. Allowing their kills to rot to eat the maggots. Or C. Only eating mushrooms. Or D. Eating only lizards.
B final.
B. Eating exactly B. Yeah, so basically they kill their prey and allow it rot to until they have maggots which they eat. I mean, not surprised though. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that American Bigfoot do that. The same, different like eating roadkills or anything. It just different matters, different meaning to survive. I mean, I know that for a fact that survivals classes that to how can be teaching how to be survive in nature. That you can be eating maggots, larvae, like that, all kinds of different. If you don't have access to the food, which is surprising, but it's not a bad thing. 148. The doodoo cryptid is said to have a certain number of digits on its hands and feet. And how many digits does it have? A. 3, B. 4, C. 6, or D. 5?
6.
Wrong, exactly. A. 3. And I have no idea how that works, but unless I have a thumb, index finger, and long finger, but other those, I don't even know how those look like. Okay. 149, there's a mammal cryptid known as marsupial tapir, and is said to live in a certain specific country. And which country is it? A. Australia, B. Japan, C. New Zealand, or D. Fiji?
I'll take B.
B. Japan?
Mm-hmm.
Wrong, exactly. A. Australia. Do you guys want to continue the whole thing, or do you want to stop here or something?
Okay, would you be cool if we stopped here? Yo, Malachi.
And every now and again you bitch about it. You bitch at it because you fucking lost track of time.
Oh. Well, that answers that. I think Kyle might be too tired.
How about this? We make it to at least 150.
What question is this one?
149 we were on.
You can handle that, can't you? Yeah, I can probably do that.
150. When were the first sighting of the marsupial tapir? A. 2011, B. 2013, C. 2017, or D. 2012?
Knocked on the door tonight last
B final.
What?
I did.
B.
B.
Yeah.
Ain't wrong, exactly. C. 2017. Well, Malachi, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
We decided to stop at 150.
That's fine. That's fine.
Since Gang is really tired, and so yeah, I can be using the remaining ones, which is 172 minus 151. That will be at least 21 questions. So I can always use those and add the mother uh, added 60 questions to that quiz. Can use that as a different separate quiz, but okay. I don't mind. But let's see about next time what you can handle or 246 question. Well, that depends when will happen. Okay, Roy had 26 points, and the game guy has 28.
28. Which means he wins.
Yeah, and I do think that he's too tired to even to think to which next topic is gonna be. So I will give him some slack on this
Then,
time.
then if you manage to do another new cryptid quiz, maybe you could add
I could probably choose one.
you could add the questions you didn't say to that one, but try and add just a few more.
Dude, I can say right now, I do have in fact one that's at 246 questions, and I
Yeah.
have let's see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 other cryptid quiz that is already finished.
Damn, I could have
Yep.
had a whole lot a lot of billionaire quizzes right now.
And I, like I said earlier in the stream, that knowing that how many websites and different new information I have found like maybe I think it's at least 10 more websites based on different cryptids out there. If I can have found more additional information of certain cryptids that have been used before, but some new information that I didn't know about. I mean, I found more new information about different cryptids in America, like even even show some really old articles from like the 1800s or early 1900s, which is a surprise that they were actually not anything like that. Um, but yeah, so I have 17 cryptid quests. I the ones that I still don't have updated is Elf. Let's see here. World history, Japan history was not updated yet. Movies, MLP has not been updated. Merge Road, which is still there, hadn't even used all those. Avatar from the Last Airbender, which has been updated, and the Avatar from those Navi aliens hadn't even been used yet. Norse mythology not updated yet. Phantom, the comic hero, hasn't even been used. Pokemon, I think that might have been looked at. I'm not so sure if that's been updated yet, but else? Kim Possible, Robotech, Scooby Doo, Scottish History, SCP Foundation, Space has been updated, Star Wars Canon, and I have in fact one Star Wars. Give me a second first on that one. They worked on Star Wars quiz that was from Legend Expanded Universe, but are you sure not even updated yet? Come on. Yep, that one is updated as well. So, Switch history, The Postman, the movie, Titan AI, the movie, TV shows, question mark, I don't know. UK and US history is not updated, so that's on the Backrooms. That one is updated, and I do in fact have one of Battlefield Earth, which is a movie based on a book. So that's all that is, which is still available to be used. So it's just a pick to pick. And oh, I forgot two gargoyles from the Disney show, which hasn't even been used yet, and Stargate, which has not been used because that's updated.
What you want?
Disney
You want
Gummy
me to
Bears.
choose? You want Kyle to choose or what? Because right now he is out of it.
I think I can do this. Come on, where are you? Oh, here we go. You know what? I can put the parameters that I just removed those has not been updated. Let's see. Let's see here. Avatar. What else been up there? Even been used yet? The backrooms. Come on. There we go. Those are done. Okay, that was there. Dodge Road. Yep. That one. That one. Not Pokemon Game Possible. Uh, Come on, where are you? Come on, there we go. Scooby. Like, done with you. I don't need you anymore. This is gonna take a moment to fix. Scooby-Doo, Scotch History. Yeah, that's up there. Star Cannon. Yep, Social Legends and Postman, Titan AI, Star Trek. Yeah, this is about the most latest quiz that hasn't even been used yet. So it's just a pick one.
Hmm. So wait, should I choose or should Kyle?
Well, if he's too tired, he probably would even probably you can do it for him for once.
You better choose, good boy. All right, let's see what we got. Avatar, background, battlefield. Hmm. How about the backrooms? We could do that.
Sure, no problem. So next will be backrooms, but I'm not so sure exactly when that's gonna be for since I had at the time but 7 hours left of streaming. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe sometimes next time will be as they resets February 11th, which is a Sunday. Um, but maybe that or maybe next week. But who knows? Perhaps. Oh, yeah. You told me that you won't be able to do it tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing
Something else for your mom.
no, we're gonna be out pretty much all day
All right. Yeah.
from
So I
like
probably
noon to
won't.
4, and then we might go out to eat. And yeah, by the time we go, it'll be like way too late to go join. So
Yeah, I might not stream tomorrow. It depends on. I will check if after the stream's over how many hours I left. So I will spend most of my weekend to update the last ones of the Cryptids quiz that I've been working on, which is come on, Elf, Japan history, MLP, Norse mythology, movies, Pokemon question mark. I don't know. UK and US history, which I don't. Those two are definitely need to be updated since I used those recently. But yeah, Elf itself wouldn't be that difficult since I've seen the show a couple of times on YouTube. A few times. Yeah, I still can't believe that he literally ate a turkey with a chocolate sauce on it. Ugh. Literally. That just ruined someone's appetite. Or as his species, Malmakin's favorite food is cats. Literally. Oh boy. It just. And as their planet, egg shaped. and their official motto of their planet is, "Are you gonna finish a sandwich?" Just it's just great. Well, I think it's probably time to end the stream. It's been 3.5 hours, and as Cody did ask to do some Hangman afterwards, which seems very unlikely for at least the game guy's point of view, since he's too tired. And though I don't know about Roy if he wants up to for any.
Eh,
Is there a bunch of water?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know myself though. A bit tired and just even though I'm not a bit bored, it's just I don't know if Malakat up for any Hangman.
I would.
I mean, you can do it. Maybe just a few of those. That depends if. Otherwise, just maybe just you and me, Cody can do some because I had updated them more. And total of how many pages are they? Come on.
Yeah, me and Kyle might not be in this one though.
All right. So I made about up to 18 pages of different Hangman games. Uh, there are some quotes, like pretty long quote. Not that long. That's the previous one, but they might sound a bit long, but they're not that long. Trust me. It just yeah. I found a few worlds, characters, YouTube channels, people, movies, and all that. So I know that Malachi doesn't like them to be short. Oh, dude, you really should have been here when I did one earlier. I think a couple of days ago with Game Gear After Stream. There was a mountain, only two, so one letter and one number.
You too?
Yeah, he never even heard of it. He's like W2, Q2, X2. Yeah, I mean, his name is literally K2, nothing more. And that's the second tallest mountain in the world. I did put another one first before that one, but he beat it right away, which were Olympus Mons, the tallest mountain in the system. Great. But, mm, yeah, I could probably do a few of my own. Although my parents are getting prepared to get to bed right now, so I don't mind though. Well, everyone, this has been fun, and I hope that at least Game Guy can get some sleep tonight. I don't know how he sounds like, so tired.
Me too.
Unless that someone put some ice cube in his pants, like, you. Just kidding. Well, see you the next time, which I don't know when though. Maybe tomorrow or not, but I don't even know. Well, this is Switch Double signing off. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, goodbye.